And we're live.
Bingo. Bingo bango. We were having so much fun chatting behind the scenes, we weren't going to let you guys in.
I know.
We're sorry about that.
Yes, sir.
So it is wrench night. It's wrench your face off.
It is.
I'm behind on things. Owen Rogers was like technical difficulties. No, just
No.
up here. We have our own difficulties.
Yeah.
Nothing technical this time. But we're here. We're both just super busy, so we figured we'd wrench and talk and see what you guys are up to. JMRC's is here as well. Other people are starting to join. I got my bags here. I have to start packing that tonight. Getting ready to fly to Orlando. I spent all this time fixing my trucks up. The first one over there I killed with the wrong electronic cleaner. I have the right one now.
There you go.
It's so similar, man. It's so similar.
Oh yeah.
But
I hate it when that happens.
And then the Gravedigger LMT I cleaned down. I actually put Vidavon floors on it as well. So I have the Vidavon.
I saw that. I'm jealous.
And I put the Raw 500. So there's lots of silver on this.
Yeah.
But I cleaned it like best cleaning it's ever had, and then I drove it, and now it's all dirty again. So tonight I'll be cleaning it again to pack away so I don't show up with the dirtiest trucks on the block.
I didn't realize how
has to be completed.
Nice. I didn't realize how heavy the tires are off the stock LMT. I just took one off, and I'm like, wow.
They're so heavy. So heavy.
They are. So that's what I'm working on today.
Oh, replacement time.
Yes, sir.
Smith CCCC is here.
Oh, check this
Aaron
out.
James, man, suspension time. Aaron James is a suspension master.
Yeah.
This is the easiest way I can get my suspension to work for me is to cheat with the Pro C. So I do have to. I don't have I just got all of this in. I had the axles and I had the transmission, and I had an aluminum one that I bought from Jason Saunders.
Mm-hmm.
But Jamie here really wanted it bad at one of the races because it won't make him another aluminum one.
Oh.
And so we worked out a deal where with Freestyle, if I sold him the aluminum one, kind of for what it's worth, he would make me one out of the new carbon fiber. So
nice.
I kind of got the upgrade, although Jamie got what he really wanted, which was another aluminum chassis.
Yeah.
But I already had the axles and transmission, so I just got this in, so I got to button it all up. The problem is I ordered a new 4S ESC for it from Spectrum because I run...
Do you run 4S in that?
For Freestyle, I'm going to.
Oh, wow.
So the problem with this truck is it handles so good that you can't freestyle very well with it.
Right.
It compared to an LMT. Now, back in the day, it was good. So I run 2 saddle packs, Spectrum ones, shorties. I guess not saddle packs, shorties in here. And so I normally run 1, but 2S is not fast enough in today's game.
No.
With the LMT and the speed of the LMT, like the 2S that we used to run in this and compete with isn't enough.
Right.
So I've been running a 3S Reedy battery. Reedy makes a 3S shorty pack. It's only 30C, but it's fine for the short bursts that I'm running for like 30 seconds.
Excuse me.
Bless you. But even that, like for freestyle, isn't enough, and it's a different connector and whatever. It's just easier for me to do the 4S setup and dial my throttle back.
Yeah.
But there's no bounce with this for freestyle. Like it hits and you can't get upset.
Yeah, I love seeing that.
You can't get it upset. So for freestyle, it's difficult. All you're going to do is big air. And I need the wheel speed to do flips and just go flip crazy, I guess. Back flips, front flips. Because other than that, it's just not going to give me any of the cool tricks. No moonwalks. I don't foresee them in the future of this truck ever.
Maybe that's what we could do tonight. You can walk me through how to set my ESC without I could do it on just reading it up on it too. But I need to set my ESC so I can do some moonwalks. The thing I was going to ask is, so I still haven't done this truck. Like I haven't had a chance to take it off, get any air, anything like that. But I'm about to this weekend because the weather's nice. And should I leave the sway bars on for my first run, or should I take them off?
I'm putting them back on mine. It was good for a little bit. I know some of them like it. If you don't run, these limit straps, you're going to be all over the place with them removed. So,
gotcha.
So I wouldn't.
Okay.
Aaron James says he runs Protect 3S shorties in Hellion. Huh. I will have to look into those. I've been looking for them everywhere.
Well, those are the
all I can find.
Those he's running the LIHV ones, the high output ones too.
That's even better though.
Yeah.
Now, so those are shorties. So a lot of what you find in the 3S is going to be drone batteries. So what freestyle guys do is they just tape them to this. And they just charge them in their truck. Just leave it in all the time and just charge it up.
Well,
and that would work.
Yeah. So Ovonic
makes
two really awesome 3 cells that are small. Here's this one, right?
That's
so
a 3-cell? Oh, that would work.
Yeah,
but
and
this
one
is a pretty short area that it can fit in. So they fit in behind this plate. That would work. It would tape if I taped it to it.
So this one's another 3-cell. And that's it's about a quarter smaller. The thing about this one, it's 3-cell and it's a 35C. This one is 3-cell and 50C.
Nice. So these ones, you can even see it's such a small area. I had to grind down. I took sandpaper to all the edges in order to fit this in.
Oh, wow.
Their cases are squared off.
Uh-huh.
And so I had to round them so that they would fit in here because most of the shorties have kind of like rounded edges like that. So I literally sanded down the hard case for these to fit in here.
Well, here's another thing that I just started playing with that would probably be perfect for freestyle. It's the 1800 120C, and this is a 4S.
Yeah.
It's tiny. It's
go ahead.
So, I mean, it's like, so this is a 3S. This is the 4S. They're about the same width. And just a little bit wider.
Those wide ones wouldn't fit. The bottom one wouldn't fit in here because you have the transmission. So this literally bumps up against here.
Oh, wow.
You can run them on both sides. So the thing that's missing in here is the transmission right now, which is, first of all, as a machinist.
So pretty. I know. That is so pretty. I've looked at that so much, and it's just like, ugh.
They're so beautiful.
They are.
And mine has a popcorn peanut in there. One of the little styrofoam ones. I'm going to have to get that out.
Just burn it out.
Yeah, so this one's going to be, none of my trucks, I mean, everybody goes scale, and I don't know. I'm like the weirdo. Like, so this is going to be my Gravedigger 30th anniversary truck, but I've got chrome everywhere, and I'm not going to worry about it.
Nah.
It is what it is. I have black ones. I just don't have time to change it.
Yeah.
I'm going to take them. Worst case scenario, like, so I've got this truck. My other truck, Barry's got the bodies built for me there.
Nice.
I paid him to wrap them, and so I'm going to get there, and I'm going to run these, I think, the LMT towers body post, but that body would look huge on here. So if that Escalade body is meant to fit in an LMT, it'll be interesting how it fits on here. So I did take the time and the money to go out and get blue rings because I'm going to be running Jester, and so I'm going to be taking the wheels and tires off of my sticker bomb, which are white, gray, white, and I'll be putting the blue rings on those and running those. So
nice.
That's kind of what I got. That's as close as I can get because he runs kind of a blue outer with like a silver lighter inner.
Right.
So his bead ring's blue. So we're going to try and match that a little bit. But other than that, this has the acrylic arms. Aaron James would know what these are. He's seen Josh run them in freestyle. In fact, he might have run the truck, honestly. I think Aaron might have run one of the freestyle trucks in freestyle that had these. Look at the size of that thickness on these
awesome
acrylic lower lengths.
They look like 3/8 or 1/4 inch thick.
They're super thick. I mean, hey, I have a tape measure sitting here. They are over 1/4 of an inch thick.
So 5/16 all day.
3/8.
3/8.
They're 3/8. Yep.
That eagle eye over the interwebs.
Yep. They're freaking thick, man. So thick. And these, I think they just broke a pair after like several years of running them. Because the biggest thing with theirs has always been their Revo rod ends. And after a while, those will break, if you beat them hard enough. So, but yeah, this is pretty. I still needed to get drive shafts in the middle. I need shocks, transmission motor. It's not that far from done, honestly. And I need a better servo. So I'll be working on that tonight, the better servo. Crawler space. Dave, I might need to run down to your place tomorrow. Josh Rhodes, crap. Geez, Tony, you ain't got that thing built yet? I don't have the freaking parts, man. I have the, whatever the highest ranking Horizon that you pay for now. There's like a membership. They always had the member tiers. And I'm like the elite, I think it's called. And I get like 2-day shipping. And so I'm close. I thought I might get 1-day shipping. Hey, what's going on, Francois? A bunch of people jumped in here. Richard, Justice, Forrest, Ovonic.
There you go.
I'm going to have to come over, Dave, and see what batteries you got in stock. Maybe tomorrow, because I leave Thursday. So we'll see what you got in stock. I mean, I got a bunch of drone batteries I could tape in here. I'm trying to avoid it.
Yeah.
Aaron James, who needs bounce? Dude, freestyle needs bounce. If I were to win anything, if I could choose something to win at this event, and I don't have winning on my mind, let's just say that. If I could choose something to win, it would be freestyle. In which case, I do have bouncing on my mind. This is the other thing, Josh, I was waiting for. They just came in. It was bearings. I pulled these out the other day and went to finish the axles, and I was missing bearings. So I got nice Ovonic bags to carry a bunch of stuff in, and I just picked up the OGO 9800 rig, fly racing themed bag to put my trucks in, carry my lipos in one of these on the plane. I got one is going to be a tool bag of screws, and so I'll take all these. So if they do bust open in the plane, they'll be in there. So I'm just going to kind of do that, and little things like this little hand drill.
Oh, there you go.
Do you have one of these?
Do I? No.
They're awesome for RCs.
Yeah.
I mean, I know electric's great, but we just need to do a quick little drill for something. These are quick and easy and no noise. Just kind of thread it in there.
Yeah.
But I use it for Lexan and stuff now for bodies.
Right on.
So yeah.
Kalen just asked what I'm working on. I am working on replacing this so I can give it a rip this weekend. And then the other thing I was going to show you, Tony. So I got an off-brand of shock because my son broke a shock rod, and
yeah,
I got the ZD Racing 8-scale shock.
It looks huge,
bro. These things are built nice, super excited. So I'm gonna throw these on my Nomad, and give him my old shocks, and just try to tune these up, right? But they have the adjustable collars, all that kind of stuff. So nice. The machining's really nice. It's got a little bleed hole in it. We'll see how it runs. I'm cautiously optimistic about them.
Looks good.
They look nice, yeah. So I got that, and then I got a 25 tooth servo horn, the LMT servo horn to put on. So I can run my reef servo on that. I still have my reef servo, but I have a Kimbrough one on. I think it's a little soft.
Speaking of reef servos, I have my Operation 11 Charlie reef servo going on this truck.
Nice.
Right now.
Nice.
The Raw 500, but I run the Freestyle RC servo savers.
Yeah.
And I do the same and I just put this one onto here. They literally go direct fit across. Oops,
nice.
That's all hammered out, but you just go the opposite way. So you flip your servo over, and instead of running to this side, you run it right to the axle there, or the C hub, the carrier hub. I gotta clean that truck down in a minute. But first, I'm gonna put the servo on this. I'm gonna steal shocks from a truck. I'm probably gonna steal my shocks and parts from the storm damaged truck, because I may end up taking the other Pro C just in case, whatever reason I can't. I've never driven this truck, so it's kind of scary to set it up and run it. Especially I could just take this cage and put it on that truck.
Ooh,
it's just a few screws. Because it's just.
Well, then you wouldn't run the fancy links and stuff.
Oh,
though.
I want the links and stuff. Yeah, and I want the 4S that I have coming. Yeah. Again, I'm not there to win. I just want to break stuff, and I think my attitude's the wrong part for me for the racing thing.
Okay, so speaking of racing, there's a new group that opened up down here for racing. And they're going to try to do once a month. It's in a parking lot. They have fabricated jumps, and they're going to be racing monster trucks.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's the question I have right now is I remember how I was talking. I don't know if I was talking to you about it, but if I should do a 2.2 like class 3 crawler, or if I should run another monster truck. Because
you always run more monster trucks.
I knew you were going to say that.
Why would you choose something else?
Well,
the problem is there's not really enough monster trucks. That's the problem.
Yeah. Well, there's not enough people.
Why are we still having this conversation? Well, then just run enough that you can race yourself.
Yeah, I know, right?
Screw everybody else. Just race yourself. You're bound to win eventually.
If only it was that easy. Man, some of these screws in here are pretty tight. Pretty tight, man.
So I saw Aaron James asking about batteries. Yes, I do plan to run 2 shorty packs of these 5,000 milliamp hour Spectrum right here.
There you go.
I have another one charging actually right now. I'll be listening for beeps. So
while my battery's
the problem is,
podcast.
I think I only have one of the IC5 connectors for these. So I need to see if I can get another one somewhere. Just the connectors. Otherwise, I got to run an adapter, and then it gets freaking huge.
So Black Market was asking, how's that racing going to be in the rain? Good question. They actually ran in the rain.
We run it.
What's that?
We'll do it. We'll race them. I hope.
Yeah, they ran in the rain at the last event here. Okay, so I got a question already. The Hex has a grub screw. Does that have a pin that goes through the axle on the LMT?
The Hex
on the end of the axle.
Yeah.
Has a grub screw.
Yeah.
But does that have a pin? It feels like there's a pin that goes down through the axle too.
I think that just locks it on, and then there's a pin. Or it could have the pin attached to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
I think the pin is attached to that grub screw. You know, I haven't taken one off in a little while.
There you go. Yeah, it just had the Loctite down in the pinhole. Fabulous. Man, those are massive hexes.
Man, they do not want stuff to break.
Those are massive.
So somebody said that, asked about wouldn't it be best to freestyle the LMT? Of course it would. So I have one. So there's two separate races there. I don't know how much I can talk about it, but I think they're pretty open about a lot of it. So there's more than one race. And I have a truck in the second race. I won't say what kind of race it is. And that's going to be an LMT. And then in the main race, I'm going to be running the Jester with the freestyle. This will be more for racing. This one is the burn it down freestyle. I'll try to race, but just like the real things, you have some trucks that are built more for racing speed, and some that are really in it to freestyle. Like that's their kind of design base for it. So
Right.
They still can race. Doesn't mean that they're bad at racing, but the things are tuned for freestyle for sure.
Already dropped a nut.
Yep.
Don't let me forget. I gotta find that.
Is that the first "That's What She Said" comment of the day?
I know, right?
I'm waiting to see.
Man,
you could have taken it there.
I know. A poncho and a waterproof electronics run in the rain all day.
Yeah.
We don't even wear ponchos up here. Just straight up hanging out in the rain.
The No Limit one last year, the World Finals, we had to run it in a little bit of rain. Just with what it was.
Yep.
It was a mud fest. But however, the second day after the rain and everything, it was like the perfect amount of tacky.
Yeah.
It was good racing. It was really good for racing. And you didn't have to keep water in the track. There we go. JB Scale Graphics.
Ooh, nice.
Got my Gravedigger flag in here. People want to sell you guys a mount for these. Get yourself a little drill tool. Either drill into the fuel cell, or I just drilled right into that where all the cage pieces come together.
So how long until we see that on your website?
Right there.
A handheld drill. Yes, sir.
I'm not selling that. You can get that on Amazon.
So how
nice and tight. I don't even have to glue it in. That is in there.
How did your what's it called? Your adapter, did you get that yet?
For the screw kit? For the tool kit?
Yeah.
No. It didn't work. It was totally the wrong thing. We were way off. I don't know what happened. It wasn't even close. It was like the worst choice we could have ever made. And I bought 4 of them.
Oh no!
Down the tube. That was a bad deal.
Well, now you're gonna have to make a tool to fit that.
Yep. And then so he's talking about, we were looking for a tool or a bit that I could buy that would allow you to use the Mighty Handy tool kit with your drill driver, which isn't the purpose of it. So I'm not that worried about it, because the purpose of the tool is really for when you're out on the trail or you're standing at the gate of the race and you realize, oh my gosh, that's loose. So you just want to quickly, jump down there and tighten it up. You got the wrench with you, which I did with my Pro C.
Or when you're wrenching live and you don't want your power tool to make too much noise.
That would work too. I just lost my baby Goliath motor lead.
Uh-oh.
Crap. I was going to try and solder that tonight too. Too many things to do.
I feel you.
Too many things.
I'm just taking all these parts off, and I'm not really paying attention to in the order that they came off in. That could be problematic. I don't know. Hang on a second. My son's looking down at me. Hold on.
Mofo just posted a video. I didn't see it, but I'm curious. I've got my Mofo RC koozie though. So, comments. What did I miss in here? Hey, Dirk. Aaron Jane, it's a screw pin. Yes. I've got some of those too, Tony. Oh, you've got some of the IC5 adapters for the batteries like this? If you've got these for their shorty packs, I will definitely want to get them. Because those have the IC3s, and those will not work with the ESC I'm going to run.
All right. I'm back, I think.
Bad duty.
Yep.
Oh, crud. See, I wasn't going to be polite, and I was going to run my drill. But as you can hear, it's firing. It's not firing.
That drill is so loud.
Is it quiet?
It's not bad.
It's not firing at all. It's like...
Is it dead?
It's dead.
Oh.
It's killed. I'll be right back. I got a battery on charge.
Oh, you got batteries. See, that's what's nice. I don't have batteries. Mine is just, you have to plug it in and charge it. And if you don't have it plugged in and charged, you're back to the medieval times getting a sore wrist.
I had one of these and I lost it. And I bought another one. And then I found the other one, of course, like a week later. But it had been missing for months before I bought it. And then the week after I bought this one, of course, I would find it.
I'm going to save my arthritic hands since you're doing it. And I'm going to do mine. Mine's probably going to be a little quieter, though, because I have my mic done. Whose is louder in the comments?
That sounds super loud. That's super loud.
I don't believe you.
It's so loud.
Is it really? Who
you can solder those on in exchange? Well, that's true. I could solder them on. Because I don't really need all the extra pins and stuff for running them. I could use these for charging. These are actually good for charging them because my 2 dual charger runs on the IC3, and then you have to have adapters and everything to do IC5. But, well, on my old chargers, my dual chargers. I have 4 Spectrum chargers now. I'm kind of lame that way.
Oh,
I went from having 1 charger to 4 chargers to charge 4 batteries at a time.
So
whose is louder? That sounds so louder. I mean, I can't hear mine, but I can't imagine it's as loud as that. That's like...
Crawler Space says mine's louder.
You're summoning something with that thing. And it's not good. Sounds like your garbage disposal.
Might as well be. Pablo, RC Athlete says, I win that one. What's up, RC Athletes? I like your channel.
How quiet is mine? Lyle's great, man. He's got a great channel.
Yeah, he does.
And his Flames, man, what an overtime victory they had. It was sketchy for them for a minute, man. Ooh. Ooh-wee.
I didn't get any chance. I literally got home, went out, did BP with the kids, came in, had dinner, then went and put my plate away and got the camera set up.
Yeah.
Haven't had a chance to really do much after that.
That was a couple nights ago with the game I'm thinking of.
Oh, okay.
Game 7. Whew. Game 7 was tight. Several of the Game 7s were tight.
Whoa. Look at that. All kinds of goodness coming out of this one. All right. It's time.
Pablo's is louder. It wasn't a competition, Rhodes.
I win.
Rhodes is just scared. He knows I'm a pretty decent middle of the pack runner. And so I can knock out some top guys, but I will still eventually run out somewhere middle of the pack. I've got my like little bits of speed every once in a while. That's like, where the hell did that come from, Tony? And then the rest of the time it's like middle of the pack Joe.
Well, it looks like I'm taking your spot now. It's official. Rhodes said it.
You got the...
He said...
All right.
He says, now I'm getting your spot at the World Finals because mine's louder.
Well, he'll have to tell Ryan Anderson why he's not getting his Furatech mini monster truck
Oh,
then. I'll let you explain to him
yeah.
what happened.
I'll be like, see, what happened was so many parts. This is a very complex axle.
My lighting is better in today's episode? Better than what, typically? Like up in my studio? I'm just sitting at rocking fluorescent lights.
Mine's probably just because it's all blown out and I look yellow right now.
And the blue helps. I mean, the colors in here, the red, white, and blue theme, we've got going on here. It does help. It makes people want to vote. Vote for me.
Someone says, or Crawler Space says, mine's better. I don't know what is better on mine.
His lighting?
I don't know.
I'm going to say, my lighting this time is just generic.
Yeah.
It's not my studio lights.
Your white balance looks better, though. Gotta give that one.
It is decent. Well, the iPhone, man, that's what's funny. It's just the iPhone figuring stuff out. Like, it's not the nice depth of field camera or any of that crap.
That's what my camera is.
We're just going AirPods in, camera on, go.
There you go.
Oh, shoot. Remember that time I just jacked up this rod end? That was tonight. So I just created more drama for myself.
Okay, so how do these caps come off? Do I just have to be He-Man and pull them off?
Yep, pretty much.
Really?
Well, no. There's screws in them. There's 4 screws. They're 1.5. They're way in there, and they're probably stripped. And they're probably stripped. Yeah. Sorry. The world is waiting to hear. Are they stripped? Like theirs were when they got their truck.
Really? Is that why they come with... Well, they don't come with any new screws. The axle doesn't. Mine feels seated pretty well.
All right. There you go.
Maybe it's
Mine were fine. Mine were fine, but a lot of people complain about having theirs.
Well, maybe it's just the precision machining on the end of my CCXRC handy tool.
There you go.
Mates it so well.
See, this is the proof that we break rod ends. In fact, I have another set of these sitting in my go bag right now that I bought just in case I was out of these, because we used to break rod ends so much. And there's probably another bag of them down in here. Here's some Traxxas parts. Here's all those. I just bought all these bearings, but I have them in here. Oh, and I have the pins too. Son of a. This is all the stuff I needed for this axle in here. Oops.
Mine seem to be all right. No, 2 for 2 so far with the screws.
Okay. Well, we're waiting to hear the final story. Oh, here's more rod ends. They're just in everything because you just never know when you're going to need one.
James RC saying they're going to strip when I put them back in. I don't believe it. I'm precision.
Oh, here's another set of them. So there's 3 sets. Plus I just have them in like Ziploc bags in here. I have a lot of 5.347 rod ends. The struggle is real.
Pablo gets more points from not stripping the screws. Yes. What are we keeping points on? I don't understand what we're keeping points on.
Do you have one of these servo tools?
No. That's for the micro ones, right?
No, it's for putting rod ends on.
Oh, no, I don't have one, but being that I'm metal inclined, I took a bit like so.
Yeah. cut it.
And I notched it.
Yeah. Aren't you special?
I am. More man
This one
points.
This one makes one. So you can either do it by hand or you can drill bit it.
Oh.
I need to glue that in place because I'm definitely losing that. Because I just killed the... Man, this is like the slowest wrenching ever. I haven't actually done... I don't know. I put the servo in.
I wasn't going to say anything, but I was like, Tony, are you looking for part? You're like a kid cleaning their room. Oh, look at all this cool stuff I found in my room.
Yeah, I'm the worst. Like, it's like, I could look for that or I could buy another one. And I buy another one half the time. So, although this month, no. Like, I was not sure I was going to buy the ESC. I haven't gotten paid for some reason from my work, my job. I keep waiting for the check and keep asking, hey, have you guys, did you submit it? Because it's all contractor stuff, so somebody's got to submit it. After I send it to them, they have to submit it to accounting. I'm like, hey, any chance they submitted that? We're like halfway through the month now.
They're like, yeah, we're going to move you down to the basement.
Yeah. So, sheesh. And we didn't get our tax return. I got a nice letter from the IRS asking me to resend pages 1 and 2.
Oh,
and then something else. I got the lucky draw for fraud checking.
Ugh.
That's what my accountant says, at least. Oh, looks like you got the lucky draw.
Yeah, yay!
They pulled you out of the stack to check. Cool. So
I don't know, I think we talked about this. So my stepdad bought a used Nomad DB8, similar to the one we've got. And their old ESC fried. So I ended up saying, okay, well, they put a Mamba X in there, right? The Mamba X is a great ESC, but I think it's it's not the right one for that particular type of vehicle because it's got the crawler function in it. It's a really good crawler ESC. And so since my stepdad's not going to be doing that, I decided I'm going to just make the decision, and I got a Surpass 120 amp ESC to run it, and I'm going to swap that out. That should be here on Friday. I'm going to swap that out and use the Mamba X in one of my other rigs so I can go fast and crawl with it.
Nice.
Which I think is rad. KLN says good. Next in supply chain is checks. They're like, yeah, it's on a boat out in California Harbor.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough because there's nothing I can do about it. I'm just like, I got payments, man. I'm going on this trip.
Yep.
Sucks. I got a whole bunch of money spent on, I'm not broke, but I spent a lot of money expecting my normal money to come in, and it didn't. So it'll eventually come in.
Jeff Brown just entered the convo.
He's not out making his race car driver do more laps. I'll be like, turn a few more laps, bro.
So we haven't talked about this off air, but we should be getting our next build challenge.
Oh, yeah.
/ whatever we want to call it. Part should be coming shortly for that. For you.
For sand?
Yep. For a little sand drag action.
Nice.
And I actually ordered 3 pairs of paddles this weekend. Yeah, tell me about it. So I'm going to have one pair for the Baja Ray. So I guess segue into, if anyone here is on Instagram, knows that I haven't been too active on Instagram lately. And,
Do you have an Instagram?
Huh? You have an Instagram? What?
Wait, you're doing that whole Instagram thing?
Yeah, you know.
Dang. Where have I been all my life, bro?
I know, right? Right. I'm selling weight loss tea on Instagram. Didn't you know?
You're not
How
doing the
about that?
Bitcoin? All the other
I'm,
RC guys are into Bitcoin.
I know. I'm doing weight loss tea. That's my main influence is weight loss tea. Can't you tell?
I like it.
Uh,
Joe.
so what I was gonna say was I took a break because I needed to catch up on all my stuff, man. Like I'm so far behind on builds and stuff that I have to do for my partners in RC. Got a lot to do, so I was like, okay, time. And I'm going camping at the end, right in the middle of the month next month. So I got to get
just
my
skip
rigs ready. Yeah, I got to get my rigs ready so I can go out and play.
Just bail.
Yeah, that's so much. It's a fun camping trip. Chef Beardsley, what's up? Anyone ever noticed the SEX24 has made Surpass Hobby a popular brand again? A year ago, it was known as a cheapo brand. Well, I thought I heard that Element RC's electronics are Surpass now also.
Oh, really?
But I'm not sure. I'm not 100%. So don't quote me on that. I just thought I heard that somewhere too. But the reality is it's probably just another watered down Hobby Wing. Right? Because the Reedy is very similar to the Hobby Wings also.
I think Surpass, I mean, they seem to make a lot of their stuff.
Right, but I'm just saying it's all coming from the same place for the most part. So they probably all have the same components going into it.
And you don't think Surpass is one of those component places?
Oh no, I think they're all one and the same. At that level anyway, at the RTR level. Probably all very similar.
Hey, here's those other 5347s. These ones are brand spanking new. That's 4 bags of them. I should probably stop buying stock in those.
You're gonna have to start stocking them on your website.
Yeah. So this is my next fun project. How many people love to take apart these Revo ends here? Anybody? Anybody just love to work with these? Because I need to turn these into center drive shafts, which means I have to take off that end and put on that end right here. And so I have like rebuild kits.
I think that's rad. I like the idea that that's like the freestyle based RC is like an amalgam of a bunch of different good parts.
These things are really durable.
Yeah.
So I think I can, yeah, this is like a pack of ends.
Wait, what are you guys talking about when it comes to stripped out screws? Are you talking about the threads or are you talking about the actual heads that strip out on these end cups?
I might not have enough of these.
Anyone? Bueller?
Bueller?
Are they talking about the heads of the screws or the actual threads that get stripped out on these?
The heads of the screws.
Oh, well, so far, Feeling pretty good.
This is where I just steal from another car.
Uh-oh.
Stripped one.
Not yet.
It happens. It happens to the best of us.
It's not going to happen, Tony.
And it happens to the rest of us, too.
Trying the new tool out for the first time tonight. I'm liking it, Bull Gear says. Nice. Hey, Black Market, do many people run the trailing arms on these chassis, or are they mostly running rod and like links? Because I'm thinking I kind of want to do a multi-purpose monster truck sand shredder rig and run links up front and trailing arms out back.
Double-sided.
One of them.
Yeah, good luck ever getting that out again.
1 out of the 8 is stripped out.
That's not a bad number, though.
So how do you get them out?
Well, you're screwed on that front, but
I need the axle.
you have to kind of angle and turn and just work it and see if it will love you back.
You know what sucks too is I took my drill battery home or to the shop, so I don't have a drill battery to drill out the head, because that's what I would normally do. I don't like this, Tony.
Well, sorry. It wasn't me. I think this is also another one for that.
Oh, shoot. Yep. That's Team Garage Hack, I think, that one.
It is. So basically, Scale Builders Guild talked about all the different tools, and I bought them.
Okay, should I just He-Man it?
No, I wouldn't.
There you go. Look at that. Just shredded. I just sheared my bolt. That's how I roll, Tony. I don't need
Yeah, I don't even know what to say to that.
Man hands.
And definitely man hands.
Bear paws, man. Bear paws.
Yeah.
Right there.
You did the thing.
Feats of strength. It's the Festivus. That's rad. I'm surprised I sheared that off.
Gosh.
That look Tony gave the camera. He's like, what are you doing?
Wait, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
We did it.
That's
what, our Pablo.
That's what Pablo. Mr. John Holmes calls a ugga dugga right there. Do I get points for that one at least?
Nope.
No. Oh, come on.
Not unless you get it back together.
What do you mean? I got the new parts. Don't I? Doesn't it come with end caps? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you have another screw? Because you can put 3 in. You just put 3 in.
I'm sure I have another screw.
I just put 3 in. Say screw it. Screw you guys. I'm going home.
You know, I thought I had end caps with it. I thought I saw it came with end caps. Am I just oh no, it comes the kit came with extra end caps. That's what it is. Voila.
It did it though.
It did. But these extra end caps. Okay. You probably can't see this, but one's offset and one is not. Do you see that?
Yep. One has 0 offset and one has 3 degree offset.
Okay.
You decide which one you want. A lot of people like 0.
Right.
Some people like comes with 3 stock. It's up to you.
Well, 3 just helps you track better, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But some people don't like to track better.
Yeah. I like to live my life a quarter mile at a time, Tony.
Oh, here we go. Here we go, Traxxas. Here we go. We're going to give this thing a go. We're going to do it. We're going to do it to it.
We're going to do it live.
It's like the intro to Chick Magnet or something like that, wasn't it? Do it to it.
What degree is it Pablo super proud of his improper utilization of tools and hardware? Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Why would you do it the right way when you could do it the Pablo way?
I know.
That's what we all want to know.
Yeah. I'm just saying. Look at this. And here it comes. Boom. So there you go. There is the original. Here we go. There's the original, and then the
broken,
the extra spicy Amigo style right there. Look at that. Sheared it off nice and high. And I got it out. So now I can still use it. What do you know about that, Tony?
I know that I'm about to send Eclipse flying.
Oh, you know what's even worse?
Nope.
Out of all this talking, I spent 0 attention on which way of which way the diff goes.
Hey, I got one of the Eclipse off.
Nice.
I have no idea where it went.
Okay. Okay. Please tell me that this isn't universal. It looks like it is. Really?
Well, look at the gear splatter in the axle.
Okay.
Look at the old axle. A lot of times you can tell.
Yeah, but I didn't even. I just break stuff, Tony. It's just what I do. Okay, so I guess it goes like this. Okay. I don't really see any gear splatter here, Tony.
Well, then just add some and then put it in whatever way you splattered it and hope it's the right way. I know, very helpful. I'll be here all night.
You're not very helpful at all.
Now I get to find out which. So I got the E-clip off like super fast first try, and I have no idea where it went.
Look at these guys. These guys are smart. These guys are smart. Okay. Low C engineers. This one's for you. Let's see if I can get the light in here.
Let me full screen you.
Okay.
I have the power.
Yes, you do.
And I also just scrolled the chat so far. I have no idea where the beginning
Okay.
is.
Let's see. Where is it? So, see
the notch?
No. There's a little nub right there. See that little nub?
Yep.
That only allows the diff to go on one side. You can't put the diff the other way.
You say nub, I say notch. Same thing.
Sure.
Notch down. I lost another E-clip.
Should I take apart the diff and re-grease it, or do you think it's just should I just leave it how it is?
It depends if you want to see how they did, or if you just don't want to know how well they greased it from the factory.
I don't.
Some people are curious.
I'm not curious. Well, the only other
that's my problem.
Yeah, that's what I am. The only other thing I would do is I would put earplugs in it. It's the only
Yeah.
thing I would do.
I wouldn't on this truck. It's
No?
wild. No,
Wild. All right.
it's a maniac truck as is.
All right.
I love driving it as is. If you're gonna race, maybe you can change things. But I wouldn't do the diffs if I was racing, but with a locker. But it can freestyle. It can do everything.
Ah. Okay, I'm going under. Lost the bearing.
I like what
see
Lyle
it.
said. Break hearts, not parts, Pablo.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Go gadget arms. Here we go. Got it.
See, I didn't remember having that issue with the diffs when I took them apart. Although I did make a note of how they went. So I might not even notice the nub.
See, I'm not even
or the
paying
notch.
attention.
Sorry, the notch. The notch.
Uh-huh. Yep. It's a nub. Nubbins. I like it.
I'm going to spend the rest of our live stream trying to get this E-clip on. And luckily I have a whole bag of them because I'm going to just keep losing one after the other. And then I drop them on the magnet, and it takes about 10 minutes for me to get it off the magnet.
Are you ever going to switch it back to 2-screen, or are you just going to keep it on me all night?
No, because I'm having so much trouble with this that
you don't want people to see it.
Yeah, I don't want to see my struggle. It's for real. This struggle is the real jam. I do have smaller needle nose. Maybe that in my Ovonic bag over here.
There's got to be a new way. Something.
They have a tool. I bought it. The small tool. Yay. The E-clip dance.
Well, I just mean there's got to be a better engineering solution than an E-clip. Everyone hates them. They're pointless not pointless in RC, but I just mean
they're pointless. You can say it.
And one-to-one stuff, I get it, but RC stuff, forget about it. Makes no sense.
I'd rather have like a cotter pin.
A cotter pin. That would be a tiny cotter pin.
Hey, there was nobody that said it had to be the perfect solution.
See, that's what I'm saying though. Like my Associated Nomad shocks and then the shocks on the SMT10, they have a threaded shaft on the end of it so that you can just put a nut there. And that seems like that's like, why wouldn't we do it like this for everything?
Everything is falling. Speaking of everything, the whole world is, the sky is falling.
Uh-oh.
My RC sky. I better stop and have a Mofo RC drink.
I know. I didn't have time to stop by the gas station. I must look like that guy when I go to the gas station. Because I buy I think the deal is 3 tall boys for whatever, $4 each or whatever it is. Or I don't remember what the deal is, but I must look like that guy. And it's only because I don't buy cases of beer anymore. I just buy what I want, what I need.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, what's up, guys? After work, got to get my tall can. One for the road.
I feel like I'm going to have to trim that. Dang nabbit.
I don't know why
people are definitely not quiet, that's for sure.
Yeah. I don't know why people are always so concerned over using power tools. It's like if you just use them right, you'll be okay. Right? Am I the only one that thinks this way?
Well, they've seen me use them. And it's reason for concern. That's probably why. I thought I had all the right pieces to do this. And now I'm beginning to think I don't.
Oh, fail.
I definitely don't think I have enough of these pins. Even if I do get it all buttoned up to actually screw everything together. This is going to be one of those nights.
What's going on here? Am I missing a? Oh, that's what I'm missing.
Does anybody have the E-clip tool? So I saw Aaron from RC Sparks use it. And I bought one, and I can't for the life of me get it to work to put any E-clips on. I've gotten them off with it, but I have not successfully gotten one E-clip on with it. And I'm not saying that he was like falsely doing it. He literally did it in the video in front of us.
Yeah.
I just am unable. Hey, I see the clip to make it work.
It's unfortunate, Tony.
I bought it with my tower point, so it wasn't a big deal. Like, I don't feel cheated because it didn't cost me any money, which is what matters the most.
Would you like me to feel cheated for you?
Nope. It won't do any good. What makes me feel more cheated is that I bought more bearings, and I found the bearings.
I was gonna say
and
more
the rod ends.
Yeah,
I bought more rod ends and bearings for this, and I already had stock for years of them. So
I don't know.
A roll.
You know what drives me crazy is when you're building something and you're like, where'd the other part of that truck that I just took apart go?
Right.
I have no idea. And it can't be a small part. It's a monster truck.
Well, I bought all the stuff for my raminator and for fixing my 5T, but I know by the time I ever get around to it, I won't be able to find them. It's bad.
You're going to have another raminator by that time. A gravedigger raminator.
I really would like one. I really would like to not. I would have to sell the first raminator and about 20 other RC cars, I think.
You think they're going to be that much?
It's $4,000. And if you want the special edition one, it costs more.
Oh, that's funny you're saying it, talking about selling stuff, because I was thinking, man, it sure would be nice. Like, so we're going camping and we don't have any toy like ATV things, and I grew up with that kind of stuff. But I was like, man, it sure would be cool to get a side-by-side. But they're like stupid expensive, right? And
yep. And renting them is not cheap either.
No. But I was looking at some, they have like a cheap knockoff brand that's like a 200cc two-seater. But my kids are small, so like any faster than that's going to be too fast for them. Maybe not.
As a driver.
Yeah, I mean, maybe not. Maybe it'll tame out for them, but still, it's like I was thinking, well, we could get maybe one of those, but what could I sell to fund something like that?
Yeah, I've come to the point, especially with, like I said, not having the paychecks right now and figuring out what's going on there, and then just some other stuff. Just needing to keep my cash flow.
Yeah, flowing.
A little tight. Yeah, flowing right now. So,
no one's talking in the chat. What's going on, fellas? I can't see how many people are watching right now. What are our stats?
About 40.
That's not bad.
It's 40.
It's not bad.
RC athletes, and I haven't scrolled it.
Which E-clip tool, Tony? I know there are a bunch of different ones.
I think it's in this bag here.
Waiting to award points. Hey, did I not get points for snapping that end off and saving the screw? Come on now.
See, like, I need to get rid of in this bag the amount of pliers that I think I need to carry on the trail needle nose, because that is a lot of weight.
Wow.
Right there in this bag. That is freaking necessary. And there's
dude.
another set in here, and 2 pairs of cutters.
Wow.
Clippers.
Dude.
Why am I carrying all this weight? Here it is, the dynamite.
Ooh, dynamite.
So you got these little holders for them based on the size, and they clip in to the end. They sit in there. You're supposed to push them on.
It's plastic?
No, they're metal.
Oh.
And they've got a little hole.
Oh, I have detent to it. Yeah.
That they sit into at the end. And you're supposed to push them on. Every time I use this, they go flying. I'm better off with these little needle nose and clipping it.
Yeah. Take it easy, Bubbles. Bubs.
Funny enough, they use an E-clip to hold this together.
A massive one.
A plastic one.
You need to get one of these. Maybe I should reach out to SOG and be like, hey, why don't you sponsor the show? Tony needs one of these for the trail. Then you could have pliers and cutters all in one, Tony.
I donated one of those to the Israeli government.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
When I was there.
Yeah, you're saying that.
That was an expensive mistake.
Yep. I did that to the Disney
Disney princesses? I know.
Yep.
You had a problem with them.
Yep. Sure did. All right. I feel like I'm missing something here. Am I missing something?
Wow. My bag might be underweight now if I take all these tools out. And if I take out all these little cross wrenches I have in here. Because there's a lot of these ones.
Oh, they float around everywhere in mine too.
So I've got too many of those. I want this thing to be able to like fit in my bag. Not
to like blow more smoke about this tool, but I really do like this 5.5 box that comes with that kit.
Really? I was just telling somebody I wanted to get rid of that for 5.0.
Really? Oh, dude.
Seriously. 30 minutes ago. Wait, how long have we been on?
An hour already. I like the 5.5.
An hour? I have not gotten enough done for an hour of time.
Nope. I'm almost done, Tony. I'm rounding third.
Well,
maybe rounding second. I would say I'm rounding second.
I put on a servo and some bearings in the end of these axles, so I'm doing good. No, I did get these drive shafts close to ready. I will probably, like I said, have to do a little cut down on them. Oh, what the crap is that? That's huge. That ain't gonna work. That ain't working.
I like my little crescent needle nose tweezer pliers for E-clips. They're small enough for precision, but strong enough to squeeze them into place.
That's the wrong size. Shoot. I need a different end for this Revo, and it doesn't fit onto the. Shoot. They looked right, but they're not right. It's for a different size. What the crap would that be for? I've spent most of my time losing E-clips. Thank you very much.
We need to start a Tony E-clip fund. Highest bidder.
All of my Traxxas money goes to rod ends and E-clips.
Yeah.
I tell you what I need, what I need is the right end for this. I'm so close and yet so far away on these ends.
Negative points to Tony.
Hey, who's keeping store?
That's crawler space, man. Sorry for you. Off to the riders you will go.
Yeah, they might be the only people in town that care. No, the railroad track place sells Sidetracks. Hobby sells Traxxas as well.
Ooh. It's funny. There, my college town. It's like a pit stop across the mountains, and the bookstore there is a Traxxas authorized dealer.
Really?
I'm like that's a where you can spend your refund check for financial aid. That is a bad place to be, man.
Yeah. Well, it's just like, honey, I'm going to the bookstore.
I know. That's great.
Okay. I like it. It's clever. Somebody should do Grocery Store RC. That's their company name.
Grocery store.
Yeah, honey, I'm going to the grocery store.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
All right, make sure you get some bread. All right. All right, so I'm not any better off for having spent this time so far doing what I've been doing.
You're going to have a late night there, Tony.
I know. I don't go to Riders very often. But it looks like I may have to add a pit stop there to get some Traxxas parts. So I don't have the right ends, but I'm going to need to take all these in case I have to do any cutting. That's the bummer. That is the bummer. Now, I'm pretty sure I have more of these Traxxas parts upstairs. But, I mean, I can steal them off another truck. I've been trying not to because I'll never get it back together. If anybody knows me, it will take me, if I take off those parts off this truck, it will take me a year to get that truck running again. I can almost guarantee it.
I feel like nothing's supposed to go in that hole.
Oh, man, that's what she said.
I was just going to say, did I say that out loud? Is that my out loud voice? Anything go here? I don't think so.
I have a stock one over here. Let me look. I have one that's still stock.
It's in the link riser.
Oh. No.
Okay.
Wait.
I don't think so.
Sorry, guy.
Huh?
Ah. Show me where.
It's on the link riser. There's 2 holes.
Oh, up on the top side.
Yeah.
On the top side of it. No.
All right.
Nope.
So Crawler Space says, but your or not Crawler Space. Jim's RC says, but your bags are lighter.
Hey, I do have lighter bags now, and look at I'm getting my rings on.
Whoa.
That's a start. I'm gonna have to find where my shoe glue is though for these. Glue them. That's looking better already.
Low hanging fruit, huh?
Got to do what I can at this point. So I'm just working on it. I am a mess right now.
Well, they can see your bench.
You should see it when the camera's not on.
Yeah, I was gonna say they can see your bench. They can't see mine though. So mine is not what I would call an organized space.
Part of me just wants to throw that other acrylic on here.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Call it good. Take the easy way.
But then you don't get the cool links.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I could just move them over.
But then you're doing the same amount of work.
Well, I don't have a motor on this one. Yes. An ESC. There's a lot of things that are still missing from this truck. Oh, God. I know Free Seller sees coming. I sure hope they bring a bunch of extra parts.
Like a complete built truck for you?
I wasn't going there.
You're like, hey, guys. About that truck.
So, how's it going? You guys happen to have any axle pins and, maybe some wheel nuts? I forgot my shocks for this truck. Yeah.
Psycho Garage says, I think you need a motor and ESC to freestyle or race, Tony. But what would I know?
Yeah, I don't even have the pinion for it. That's part of the problem. I have the motor sitting here, but the pinion's coming with other stuff. Although, if I go through some of these bins up on the shelves here, I bet I can find my pinion container. And then I could at least install the motor in the transmission, which would make me feel a lot better about today. So let me go and look and see if I can't find that.
Sorry about it, Peter. He says it sounds like the dentist when I'm drilling.
Sounds worse than the dentist.
Well, I'm almost done. Almost done. We're getting closer.
Man, I mean, the suspension on these are just, look at that. That's why I want these shocks. Look at that.
What shocks are they?
Black ones with white springs.
Are they like Revo shocks or what?
I honestly didn't build this truck. So I would like to say phone a friend. I don't know. So yeah, I think I'm gonna actually take this truck and just kind of button it up like that, and maybe take it as like a safety. I'm gonna take the shocks off the other truck. It needs to be cleaned anyway. So these have already been cleaned, so these are good to go. So I just need to start like boxing things up and bagging things up that are ready.
Oh, that's what I need. I lost a dog bone down here somewhere. And I need to go hunting for it.
So these wheels are ready.
All right. I'm going under.
Going under.
I'll be back.
I run a Bennett Claudel lever and a fan of that Bigfoot 8 field drive. Yeah. What size and do you want me to run one up?
Oh no! Oh, I got a cramp in my leg. Ah!
See, black. Do you really?
Whew.
I think black market's right, man. I think I just change the cage. Are you all right?
Oh, I got a cramp in my hammy as I was going down there. Oh.
Because I don't know that these axles are any good. There's a lot of unknowns. I think my best bet is to just run this cage over. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm going from the other side, so it's less tight. Oh.
I think I'm going to agree with him because changing the cage out so easy. Although, I'm torn. I mean, this one's been good for me. And I can run it on 3S.
Oh.
So I think what I do is I swap this one over to the other truck and just do a swap out and make this one my basher because it's my older one anyway, and turn this one into my new race truck. But I just take this cage and stuff over to this one, which is really cool because I just literally put it on here, so it's really fun to think about. But I think that's the best bet.
So that was like in the worst place ever to reach.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It was like in no man's land underneath the desk there. Wicked cramp. It's nothing worse than that.
No. Well, being on a plane and having it and you can't stretch.
I'd just punch the person next to me. Get out of my way.
That's when it's real bad. So I'm listening to Black Market RC, and I'm just swapping it.
All right.
Taking the easy route. I just know how this truck handles, so
yeah,
there's less unknowns.
Ooh, bread pudding. No raisins. Love it. Good luck in Orlando. Richard Justice says.
Thank you.
He doesn't see you before Friday. Okay, so I need to call the ball here. Am I going 3 degrees or am I going 0?
I do 3.
3? All right.
You can do what you want. I know a lot of people swear by 0, but I do 3.
I don't know any different. I mean, like I said, I haven't driven it really, so I don't know.
Well, give it a try and see how you like it. It's supposed to help it track straighter. But it really is personal preference.
It's personal.
It's personal. Black Market says he says 1 of each. Do one of them 0, one of them 3.
For those awesome cyclones.
So was it your dog bone? What went?
It was a dog bone. One of these.
Oh. You broke it?
No, it went underneath the table.
Oh.
So I was like...
You had to go fetch.
Yeah. The hunt was on. The hunt was on.
The heat is on.
You know, I feel pretty good about this. Shouldn't get too crazy, too optimistic yet. CVDs for this truck? I don't think I've seen CVDs for the... Well, there's CVDs up front, aren't they? On the LMT? Or are you talking about freestyle? What are you talking about? Caller Space is asking if they make CVDs for this truck. Or universals.
Man.
I think they're universals on the LMT.
But does somebody make them is the question. I think, doesn't Trio? I thought somebody just came out with them.
Did you see the Trio's new wheels for the 24s?
No.
They look pretty nice.
There's a lot of things for the 24s that look pretty nice, man. People are killing it with those things.
Have you had a chance to open Rhino yet? Speaking of.
Rhino?
For the 24 chassis?
I opened it. Oh, the app? No.
Oh.
No. It scares me. It's not something I have had time to until after this World Finals.
Yeah.
Then I'll think about it.
What's
That's
up,
when I will
RC
think
Addict?
about it.
2019. Hopping on the show. He's got some crazy power in his max. I thought I saw he was running 12S in his max.
Say hi to Key for me.
Oh, this is brutal on the hands.
Oh, yeah, this is a direct swap. Sweet.
I'm getting some major forearm pump here, Tony.
How are you? How are you now?
Whew. I need a sandwich after this one, man.
I'm not your psychologist. Psychiatrist.
Yep.
Always finding ways to demonetize me. They're going to go back and check what this one's about.
Yeah, they're like, wait a minute. What is this guy? What's this guy talking about?
Although they probably think we're like a dental show. The drills. I don't know, something about dentistry.
Yeah.
The bots are so confused.
Yeah. Kalen says it's the after hours show.
Early.
Yep.
Getting started early.
Dad's gone wild.
You know, I got to figure out, though. I got to figure out body mounts.
Zip ties, man.
Zip tie the body on?
Yeah, why not?
Nothing like showing up and be like, check out my zip tie rig.
Hey, guys. You ever catch any air with that?
I was just thinking that. Ever take off any sweet jumps? Got like 3 feet of air that time.
I hear a new reel coming. All right.
You know, I could just use these body posts on this one. Son of a everything. I'm doing it all. Just taking it all. It's all coming over.
All right, let's see here.
I'm so lost though at like what's going on.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What's going on?
Well, with all the parts I have everywhere now, I'm trying to figure out what the hell I have going on with what goes where. And
you know, I ordered some Amazon parts, and I'm pleasantly surprised with them.
Yeah,
I got these 12 mil hex hubs, aluminiums, and I was like, hey, you know, that's almost like a Team Associated Blue. They look nice. They have little set screws in them, little grubs. I like them. I like them. So do you have plans for what's going on next after World Finals?
Like,
or do you too live dangerously?
man, everything for me is last minute right now.
Yeah. I got my eyes on the prize for going camping, man.
Yeah, I do have a camping trip set up.
Yeah.
To come up here soon.
Taking a boat?
No. We didn't buy a trailer for it.
Just strap it to the top of your truck, man.
Stupid money.
Yeah.
For the trailer. So I was like, nah, keep it.
Keep it. I don't need one of those.
Keep your trailer.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
You guys are already taking all my money for this boat.
In perpetuity.
Yes, many years of it. Many years of boat.
That's what boats are, man.
The money is crazy. But we are making sure we make the most of it. And every second that it can be on the water, we're making sure it's out on the water.
KLN says he thinks we're manscaping. We've got the lawnmower.
We could sponsor by Manscaped.
Yeah, there you go. That'd be pretty sweet. Not really.
Would it though? No. Let's say no thanks.
No thanks.
Like John Boy.
Yeah.
If you've ever seen his stuff, the baseball stuff, oh my gosh. John Boy Media. Oh, it's some of the best. Some of the best. His reads are so good.
You ever watch Domingo Ayala?
No. Oh. Yes, I watched him after you told me about him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I love Domingo. He's my favorite. Okay, so I've got a lot of screws here. Not enough holes.
This is manscaping. Looking down, drill noises. Yes. That's pretty much what it is.
Grinder noises.
Jeff's asking about the jump tires. You could do anything. I just kind of made it up as I went.
For
technically,
what?
For real, he's asking about a jump where it has the backflip ramp with the tires in it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Technically, the 8-pack ramp would have semi-truck style tires in it, which would be smaller than monster truck tires. I just, because I had leftover monster truck tires, used those to put in there from Clodbusters and stuff, where you take off the stock and put on J Concepts wheels. And then actually J Concepts sent me a bunch of Clod tires from when they did that with their Clod trucks, and they upgraded them. So that's why I did those tires. But yeah. No, I mean, I think this is the best way to have gone. I'm glad that I listened to
Black Market
advice. Yeah. I think it's going to be faster. Faster way to get it all set up.
Here we go. Assembled.
You did it.
Yay.
Ready to roll.
Almost. I got to figure out where all these screws go. And then I need to find one more nut. The bad thing is, I think I mixed the pack of the screws that came with it with what I took off of it. So,
oh, yeah.
So I'm like, which one goes where? They all seem the same size. What are you looking forward to this summer, Tony?
Fishing.
Fishing.
Looking forward to going fishing. Different places. We've got our eye on some places to go with our boat. Basically, that are still within distance from our house.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of what we're looking at right now. So, yeah, there's some lakes and stuff we can get to from here. We can actually get out to Lake Michigan, the big lake.
Nice.
So that's one of the ideas. But, yep, should be good. Good times.
I need to get back on the trail, man. I'm jonesing to go
I was
hiking.
just going to ask, yeah, what do you got? I mean, I know camping, but you have something.
Yeah, just that and getting on the trail. And I used to go on hikes in the morning, and I haven't been able to do that lately. Well, the weather here has been terrible. Oh, it's been so bad here.
Rainy? Gray?
Yeah. Yep. All of the above.
It finally has gotten nice. It's gotten colder, though, the last couple of days here.
Yeah.
Again, but still nice. We would try to go fishing this afternoon, and it was too cold. It was pretty frigid.
Uh-oh.
Kaylin got caught. I just saw it.
Yep.
Got to be careful.
Yep. Gift cards, my friend. Gift cards. Launder that dough.
I do not approve of this message.
Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. I know a friend that's done that before.
Gift card.
Remember? I called you and I was like, or I messaged you and I was like, hey, did that go through? I'm having a problem with this gift card.
Oh, yeah. I do remember that now. That's funny right there.
Well, you got to do what you got to do, Tony. Could be worse.
I use PayPal. That's my escape money.
Yeah. Your, as we call it, blow money.
Yeah.
Dave Ramsey style.
Yeah, if it goes into there from whatever, it's good. You just want to make sure you don't see transfers from the bank account too. Got to find other ways to get the money to PayPal.
Oh, man. It was a gift card receipt, but he still got a small earful. My wife told me to open a hobby shop. Well, hey, there you go. That'll work.
Yeah, he opened a hobby shop. Now his receipts are legit. Tattoo shop and a hobby shop.
Ooh.
Good way to get both things.
There you go.
I've been trying to think of what I want to get next.
Pablo used to trail walk back in good old 1985. I don't know. I feel so old.
Clicked on something on my mouse.
Uh-oh.
Got to be careful. I'm going to shut the stream down.
Uh-oh.
I'm not careful. And now an animal rescue. So he's got lots of cats. Tattoo shop. Got it all.
Man, I love animals. I do. I just can't do cats. I can't. And they seem to like me. And I'm just like, go away. Like, and I know. And I'm like, I am an animal lover, like through and through, but just cats, I can't do it. I can't. Like,
we have one cat that I could there's an eagle outside. And I threatened
You're like,
to send him
go
out
outside,
to the
go
eagle.
outside.
Like, hey, bald eagle,
Why don't you go investigate that?
if you ever see this cat come outside, it's time. He's fair game. I'm sending him to you. Because he annoys the snot out of me. The other cat can do no wrong.
It's that Gandalf that chews up your wires.
Oh yeah, he found our beef jerky stash.
Oh no!
We have a pretty big stash of it, and now there's a bunch of them that he brought down to the basement, and they have holes in it. He didn't need them, but where he carried them and bit into them, there's definitely marks, and no longer edible by me. I will just say, I'm not going to eat them. So he won that battle. He got to the jerky.
I'm dead to him now. Yeah, see, I'm a dog guy. My dog goes with me everywhere. She'll go to
Just because you like dogs, doesn't make you an animal person.
Well, no, I mean I like animals. I just don't like cats.
What other animals do you like? Raccoons? Skunks?
We call them trash pandas up here.
Yeah, see? That's not a nice name. That sounds like somebody that doesn't like animals.
Hey, they identify as they told me that was their pronoun, and they're like, "Call me
panda."
Yeah, they're like, "We identify as trash pandas, please,
okay,
sir, please."
If that's what they want to be called, I can respect that.
Well, that's what they want to be called.
Okay,
they sign that in their school books. Trash panda.
Let him know about tortilla.
What?
What's tortilla? Oh, the dog. He's got a dog. He's got a pit bull at his shop.
Yeah.
Super friendly. Hangs out.
We have.
I didn't know his name. I think I'm guessing it's tortilla based on the comment. He's got an awesome dog.
So ours, I'm a walking
shop dog.
Yep, that's what mine is. Ours is named Lucy, after Lucille from The Walking Dead, because she's our shop dog.
What's The Walking Dead? Walking what?
Seriously?
I'm dead to a bunch of people now. What?
The Walking Dead? Zombies?
I've never seen it.
Zombies?
Okay.
Walkers?
Sounds like a zombie show.
Come on,
like
Tony.
Paul Walker?
You're lying.
I've never watched it. I know what it is. It looks cool.
It's way
I don't
cool.
have time. I just don't have time. There's a lot of shows I want to watch. I'm like 1.5 seasons into Breaking Bad, and I love it, but I can't find more time to finish it.
Yeah.
So.
So our dog, her name's Lucille. One of the characters in The Walking Dead carries a bat wrapped in barbed wire, and the bat's name is Lucille. And like I've always had a dog, like a pretty well trained dog that always has my back, kind of a thing. And my last dog was like 110 pounds, 120 pounds, big beast of a dog, but super nice, like would lick your face off, kind of nice. And we got Lucy, and she's got one of those crazy eyes.
Yeah, a different color.
Yeah, and it's like she looks so cool. She's a
Scherzer.
She's a Catahoula leopard dog. I don't know if you've ever heard of those dogs before.
No.
They're bred in Louisiana, and they're bred to hunt wild boar.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, they're stout dogs. They're like blue heeler cattle dogs.
Okay, so blue heeler, yeah.
But they're bigger. They're like lab size.
Okay,
so,
my brother has a blue heeler.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
That thing is wicked smart dog, tell you what.
Oh, yeah. Blue heelers are
always hurting the other dogs, like trying to get him to go where he wants them to go.
Yep.
Like, the other dogs are super annoyed by him.
Yeah, ours, she watches the kids. It's really cool. So she'll just like hang out and watch the kids, make sure they're not getting in any trouble. Or if we're at a park, she'll like walk the perimeter and then post up behind us and just sit there and watch. Like she's got our 6 all the time. It's really, really
Nice.
cool.
See, the shop dog at Crawler Space is an awesome dog.
Yeah.
That he's got there.
Peter says that Catahoula's are crazy hyper. Ours is a female, and she's like a total mom dog. She's not hyper. Like she gets a little hyper, I guess, but not like she'll get hyper to say hi to you, and then she'll be like, "All right, I'm out," and then she'll go and lay down in her bed at the shop. But yeah, she's really awesome. At first we were kind of concerned that she wasn't going to be a good security dog because she was so nice. Like, that sounds really odd, but I mean, she was just super nice, like super, super nice. And then we were camping in our backyard and she was sleeping in the tent with us. Like, she literally will go between each kid's bedroom throughout the night and just bounce from bed to bed to make sure they're all right. And just like sleep for an hour here, sleep for an hour there, kind of a thing. It's really cool. But we were camping in the tent, and somebody went out at like 2 a.m, and she let them know that she was there. It was awesome. And it was like this like super big dog sound, and she's not that big. She's probably like 65 pounds, maybe 70 on a heavy day.
Yeah.
But super cool dog. Like she wouldn't hurt a fly though. Like literally, she's like a what's that bull's name? I forgot the bull from the kid story. But yeah, she wouldn't hurt a fly. She's awesome.
I don't know of this bull in the kid story you're talking about.
What? What's the bull's name? Come on, someone help me out on this. What's the bull's kid story name?
Bull's kid story name.
You would know it. It's the one that always looks at the daisies and stuff. Come on. Someone out there use those Google
Not ringing
fingers.
a bell yet. There we go.
Star Wars, he says. Star Wars.
Star Wars is always a good answer.
I would have nothing. I would know nothing about that answer. I'd be like, well, I don't know. Sure.
Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars.
Ferdinand. Thank you, Black Market RC. Ferdinand the Bull. Crawl Space. Ferdinand. Yes. Ferdinand the Bull. You've never heard that story?
Yeah.
Oh,
You guys are helping out.
it's a great story.
Still not knowing.
Oh, it's a great story.
Well, I'll have to read it.
I think it's at your reading.
Time.
I think it's your reading level, Tony.
It is. My kids make fun of me all the time. Dad, do you ever read? Do you know how to read?
You're like, well, when I download the instruction manual.
Yeah.
It's one of the 3 movies that is continuously playing in my house. Oh, yeah, they made a new Disney one. That's right. I forgot about that. My kids watch that one too.
Which I thought you meant Star Wars.
Oh, maybe.
Who said it?
Jason's RC.
Oh.
Do you have kids?
Yes.
Well then.
Hey, Jason. Yeah, man. This thing is going to be with a faster way of doing this, but this has been really annoying. I don't know whether I love you or hate you right now, Black Market. And it's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
But I do have a little bit of hostility in my bones right now.
Well, Tony, we're getting closer here. I don't know.
Done?
Yep.
All right.
Then it's on to the next one in the fleet for me. Maybe.
He says he can take it. At this rate, I could have built my Warpath 3. that I still have to build. I'm super excited about it though right now. I just saw the post of the trucks that NorCal and them are bringing.
Yeah.
Like, dang, their stuff looks so good.
I know. They got a big program, man.
And I have it. I've been out of the monster truck thing since I moved for the most part. I've done 2 races, but it's just been like show up, you know, and
Dun, dun,
this
dun.
has got me really amped. There you go.
Sounds
Oh,
like geese.
Yeah. Not a good sound.
Just got to work it in.
But yeah. So now, getting back into this, I have a Diaz Designs chassis I want to build.
Ooh,
It's
that's
a retro
cool.
leaf sprung. I've got one of Black Market's chassis that I need to build. You do too. You finished yours.
No, I didn't. I had to punt and move on. That's what I was asking about doing the trailing arms in the back.
Oh yeah.
Because I kind of want to make it I don't have any racing. You know what I mean? So it's like, do I make it like a fun having truck? Or do I
Nothing wrong with a fun having truck.
Yeah. I got to figure out.
Especially with monster trucks.
How do you, okay, so if I was going to run that competition, not competition, contest for track design, how would you think I should do that? So I'll air it out to the people here. So I've got a track in my backyard and we're constantly resetting it. And I'm looking for like a new short course layout / layout that I can quickly move into monster truck stuff. And the space is about 35 by 24. And it's prime for dirt. I mean, it's got all the dirt's already there. I just have to move and make ramps. So, but I was thinking about having a little contest, and whoever came up with the best drawn up design, I would make it happen, and then maybe send them out some T-shirts, some RC Amigos T-shirts. But I don't know what the best way of doing that would be. What's going on, Gus Custom Creations? Fun is paramount. Without fun, why the hell RC? Just shock over the axles.
That sounds like a good YouTube name.
Fun is paramount?
Yeah.
Shock over the axles all the way around and bash it, he says. Yes, sir. See, the thing I was thinking about doing, what's up, Hoodwits RC, is making it looking kind of like a trophy truckish monster truck. And then if I wanted to, I could put 2 2s on it, normal like crawler 2 2s, and let it run. So I've got a Sidewinder 4, and I've got a few brushless motors that I could throw at it that are like fun haver motors. I have one 3800 brushless that's like one of those Ghoul RC ones. And it looks freakishly similar to what's the Spectrum one. Like, I mean, this looks almost identical to the Spectrum one.
Yeah.
And so I was thinking about throwing that out there, but the problem is that they're SMT 10 axles, and I don't know that they will like this.
You'd have to upgrade the internals to the HD.
I've got it HD'd already.
Oh, then they'd be fine.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's for 10 scale short course?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll do it. That's what I run on all mine.
All right.
10 scale short course motors. I don't run anything else. You know, in my SMT 10s. 3S even.
So it says Jeff Alter is about 20. New arena is about 25 by 40. Hope that's good start. good to start with. Mine, I would say it's. I was being conservative with 35. I think it's about 40. It's perfect. Like it's a little hard to turn around sometimes depending on the truck and the speed, but the short course for mine is like we had a lot of fun with like the 2-wheel drive slashes. Lots of fun with them. But I'm thinking about narrowing up the lanes and getting it tighter because we're all better drivers than what we were before. So why not?
Mm-hmm.
Why not? Why not us, as Russell Wilson used to say? Any Bronco fans out there?
Did he go to the Broncos?
He went to the Broncos.
How do you feel? Relieved? Bitter?
Me? No, I think I thought we should have got rid of him 2 years ago. We had this discussion.
Yep.
He's a great guy, but he got lucky. Well, he got lucky with the people surrounding him with the Super Bowl stuff.
To a degree, that's what it takes. Never one man.
Right. No, totally. And
if people get greedy and they can't keep the supporting people around them, that's when they struggle.
Yeah.
That's where Tom Brady was smart, man. As much as people don't like him,
he
took that big pay cut in order to let other people be around him.
Yep. Well, and at that level, I mean, you should have seen the house that he listed and the house that he bought, Russell Wilson. Like, I'm not hating on him at all for the money, but it's kind of, that kind of money is crazy. Because between him and
Sierra, hard to
Sierra,
even think about, right?
It is.
Yeah. You don't relate. Not relatable.
Yeah. It was funny. Funny, not funny, but it's very eye-opening. Rogan was talking about
who doesn't like Tom Brady?
Rogan,
I don't know.
Rogan was talking about sending money to Ukraine. He's like, how did we just all of a sudden pull $40 billion out of our butt when we could have been giving that to schools and the hungry and all the homeless people in San Francisco? I was like, ooh, well played, sir. Well played.
Right.
You know, like, I don't know. I don't want to get into politics, but it's like sometimes I think we got to shore up the house before we go out other places a little bit with the kind of state that our house is in right now. But
I just spent my weekend in last week putting in new floors in my house.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I'm still sore from it. Speaking of busy, that's partly why this is so far behind. I was installing flooring, and it was not fun. I'm
backing my shocks all the way out. How do you run yours?
I got them about a quarter of an inch down.
Really? Is that for rebound?
Yep. I want that pop.
I'm going to design a new wheelie bar for this.
It needs one.
Yeah. I don't like the brontosaurus tail. That's what it reminds me of. Dino's tail sticking out. I saw your video. I do like that battery relocation. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. Works pretty good, I would say. The little bit I've used it so far.
Yeah.
It really slid around the corners without feeling like it was going to tip.
Yeah.
Which you usually watch that top just like start to go, and you're like, oh, here it goes.
Yeah.
Roll time, and it didn't. So I was happy.
I'm excited.
Simple but good fix.
Yeah, I'm excited to give this thing a rip, man. I'm real excited too. After seeing my son, how much fun he had with it.
Yeah.
Like, that's hard to explain, like how much fun I saw him have with it. Like, he should have won the event just based on that. Just kidding.
Just the fun factor.
Yeah, dude. He was having a blast.
Most excitement.
He was having a blast. So how hard is it to program this Firma?
Not hard. You just need the instructions. Do you have it?
I have an iPad.
Or look them online. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about the beeps.
All about the beeps.
All about those beeps, baby.
What do you think? Maybe I should wait and do it after the show.
Yeah, we can get it though. It's not hard.
Yeah.
I could even tell you the beeps because I have my program card here, and we can walk through what the different ones are and how many beeps it should be. But it'd be easier to just pull it up on your iPad. Honestly.
Yeah.
It's easy to do, but yeah.
I've done it before on a hobby wing with the beeps. Just
it's
never
not
on this
fun.
one.
It's not fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Three
I've done
things.
better things with my time. That's where I bought the card.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, yeah, I'm just gonna get that thing sitting right here.
KLN says he just cut the grass at his house. Does that count? Dude, I refuse to cut. I refuse to cut my lawn.
Yeah,
my
screw
wife,
you, neighbors. You don't need it.
No, my wife really likes to do it, and I'm like, just pay the neighbor kid, please. Just pay the neighbor, let him do it, and walk away. Like,
why don't you pay your own kid? Well, then you have to maintain a lawnmower, I guess.
Right.
But you only have a front lawn, it looks like.
Yeah, and it's tiny. It's super tiny. It's not even worth calling it a lawn.
So you don't even have to pay him much, probably.
No, $20. Everything's expensive here in Washington.
Everything's expensive everywhere.
Washington's pretty bad. KLN can attest to that. He just went somewhere on vacation and came back, and he was like,
well, move to West Michigan. Let's talk. There's some money here, and so then everybody charges a ton.
Yeah.
Yeah, the DeVos families are here. All the van people, the Dutch, man. Super smart people. Have done some cool stuff. And, yeah, there's money. Money. We're shocked, like just plumbing or any type of thing that you want to get done. First of all, the wait is so long, and then the cost is like, how much? Excuse me?
Yeah.
So,
you know what I can't? I'm kind of frustrated with myself right now. As I bought that servo saver, I can't find it.
the Trio one?
No, I got the low C one.
Oh.
It's just a 20. It's the same as stock, but 25 tooth.
How much did that go for?
I don't know, $10, $20.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's too bad.
No.
It's $20. You should have saved about the reef.
Reefs?
Not the reef, the freestyle.
Oh yeah, that was like $40. I thought, or $50.
$50, man.
Yeah, that's kind of rich for my blood for a servo saver, but it looks awesome. So there's that. Dude,
It does good work. So there's that too.
where is it?
Dang, what the hell is this?
I seriously can't find it anywhere on this super clean desk that I have. No.
That's why you should keep it messy.
People haven't seen this yet.
Oh, that's awesome. I've only seen pictures.
Yeah.
And that I mean renderings, I think.
Yeah. No, I thought I sent you a picture. I sent you renderings of the cage.
Oh yeah, that was
A little heavy. Heavy in the shorts. Heavy in the shorts.
gas is up to $6 a gallon in Cali. Dang, man.
I just paid $5.70 for 92 because of my pickup. Takes 92. My shop truck.
Dang.
Yep. And I'm driving it more because the weather's nice.
What kind of pickup is it?
71 C10.
Oh wow. Okay. I see why you're driving it more.
Yeah. That's high compression though. So I need to have hotter fuel. It's pretty fun.
What kind of miles do you get at that? 8, 10?
No, not even close. Smiles to the gallon. I mean, it's 4, 5 maybe.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But my commute, KLN knows what my commute's all about. My commute is like, what would be a good example of how fast my commute is? I think I've talked to you on my way home before.
Yeah, but you sat in your driveway, and I didn't know you were in your driveway till the end.
Yeah. I mean, it takes longer to get to warm up the truck than it does for me to get home. So,
yeah, my commute's pretty easy here.
Yeah,
I don't go anywhere. The only place I have to go now is the post office.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to
pretty much daily.
Put that as a surcharge now.
Yeah, with gas prices going up on everything because of gas to drop off and stuff.
Yeah, black market says passes everything but the gas station. That's true.
That's funny right there.
I really wanted to put that servo saver on.
I would just like to say I'm almost done.
I am done.
I'm finishing. As soon as this is done, I will be ready to go. I'll be able to pack these up in the condition that they are in, which is not as nice as the California boys, I will say, and girls.
Yeah, Dolled Up Racing's going.
Yep.
Jessica.
So there's that.
I wonder what kind of fluid I should run in these massive 8-scale shocks for U4. I think 30 might be too light, but these are really hard springs.
Yeah. Which ones is it?
The ZD Racing
ones.
Yeah. Have you tried these before?
No, but I had them on a buggy.
Yeah.
They look like the buggy shocks I had. Yeah.
What do you think? You think 30 is too soft, or should I go
for weight?
Yeah.
I mean, that's usually my starting point.
Yeah.
I just try it, and if I don't like it, then I adjust from there. At least it gets me going, and then
I
decide whether or not I want it.
I have 60 and 70.
That's pretty heavy. That's like crawler.
Yeah.
It's slow rebound. So, what is it going on again?
My Nomad, the DB8, but I have those massive tires on it. I think I want to go with the 30.
I would totally go with 30 in.
Yeah.
All my monster trucks, I start at 30 pretty much.
Yeah. Hold on, we missed there's a lot going on in the chat. $2.15 a liter for gas. Forgot NorCal. $6 for 91 here in Arizona. Damn.
I think I might be buying another set of these acrylic arms.
Don't over tighten them. Acrylic likes to stress fracture.
It really does when you put electromotive on it.
JMRC says, I think 20 is stock. Is that for the Nomad? Is that what he's referring to?
For like the SMTs and stuff might be. There we go.
Big cities always pay the most. Where it mount? Straight axle or A-arm? They're A-arms on the Nomad. In the mountains, they pay a little more. Ooh, it's so smooth without the spring on there. Let me get this.
Question mark is, why do I have leftover screws?
I'm going dark for a second. I got to reach this.
Yep.
Not dark, just I can't hear anything.
Yep. I have leftover stuff. Where would it have gone? It probably went here. But I'm guessing they were just in there for if you're had really long.
There we go.
Well, I'll just put it in my freestyle bag, I guess. My Ziploc.
It's
guessing they went here.
See, Magnified RC said the same thing I said. Those acrylic arms need LEDs.
Yeah.
More efficient with less screws. I would say it also cuts your weight for racing, having less screws.
Yeah, there we go. They're all good things.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it was just here in case your shock towers ran or your body posts ran away down here. Be able to bolt them in again. That or there was another cross brace potentially, but I don't see it.
This is going to go so nice with my theme.
Oh, here they go.
America.
There you go here. The other truck gets it for the links. Neglecting finishing it. Which I'm going to do, because if I don't finish it, I probably never will.
So here's the Nomad with a custom 2.2s on it.
Nice.
Look at that.
Those are pretty.
Dude. They're so sick.
GoPro mount?
Yeah. Yep.
That's a pretty cool mount.
Yeah, so it sits my body's farther away. It's cool because I put a sponsor panel on my dashboard on that truck, so it sees all the sponsors.
Nice.
But I crashed out and broke first heat, so no one saw this.
Well, that's not good.
I know.
Did you fix it though? Just now?
I did last night.
Okay.
What broke was a very strange.
I thought you weren't going racing though.
What are you talking about?
Or did you? Weren't you gonna? You weren't sure if you were gonna go racing?
I thought I had a race this weekend, but it's actually next weekend.
Okay.
So, but I'm referring to the last race.
The last one. Okay.
So there's these little bushings. You can't really see them. They're bushings that go in where the pin goes through the A-arm.
Yep.
I lost one of those because a screw backed out, and I went to go find them online, and I found them on eBay for $60 for the Nomad. And I was like, that's not going to happen because they're discontinued. So I just modeled my own and 3D printed them. Nice. And there you go. Kalen says, if it's last minute prep, that equals good race day.
Okay. So all I am missing is my ESC. Or not my ESC, my receiver. Ooh. So this one will not run 4S.
Magnified had a really cool idea. Have CCXRC engraved into the acrylic arms and put the LEDs on the edge so it backlights them.
That'd be pretty cool. We could do it in the side. So if you do the strip across the top, like you said, you'd see it in the etching in the side of it.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that'd be pretty rad.
So what do I do if my carbon fiber is now not threading my screw into it anymore?
Through bolt.
Through bolt it.
If you have the clearance.
Well, this screw's going in. What the crap? Huh. Maybe it was just a bad screw. This one is biting plenty.
The bite is plentiful.
That was weird. totally weird. That's plenty of bite.
Hoopty says he's glad he doesn't stress about racing like most of us do. That's the thing that I really enjoy about this U4 crew that I'm going with. It's really low key, like super low key. Like it's fun, and you don't have to do a bunch. Like if you don't prep, that's on you, and it's so. I don't want to say it's so inconsistent that it's consistent, but it's like
Consistently inconsistent. Yeah.
yeah. Here's a situation.
Parents went off on a week's vacation and
Huh?
they got the keys to the brand new Porsche.
So I don't think this bushing
Demagnified.
will fit. Do I try to give it an ugga dugga and pop it in?
Yep.
Is that how it goes?
It worked last time, so I say ugga digga. And I'll make the face when you do it.
Yeah.
The face of disapproval.
Hey, we made it happen, Tony. I like to say I'm a Mexican, not a Mexicant.
You own that. You can just own that.
I do own it. I don't think that's gonna jive, my friend. Nope, that's not going in there. Go to your home.
Oh, crap. That washer that I need.
Boom. I got it. Nailed it.
Yeah. Cool.
Nailed it.
Crap. A washer that I needed just fell in the crack in this folding table. And it didn't fall all the way through.
Oh, there was oil in here already. All right.
That's not a good sign. Pretty crappy oil.
Well, it feels good without the shock on there.
The spring.
Or without the spring, yeah.
Is this oversprung?
Yeah, but this is a really heavy rig, and those tires are super heavy, and wheels. So I'm gonna allow it. But that is very light. Super light. If these were silver springs, I would heat them up, but they're not.
Dang it. Now I see what's happening here. So how am I going to remedy this?
People are talking about the event, I think, in the chat.
Which event?
The event that you're planning on winning.
Oh. The one, oh yeah, my goal is, my lifelong dream is to win this event. I mean, it's pretty much in the bag at this point. Go with Racer's Heart and, kind of clean down trucks that have never been rebuilt until today or the other day.
So who else does this that has kids?
This late night stuff. or
no.
you're about to say?
What I'm about to say. So,
All right.
my son's shock shaft snapped, and I'm getting the benefits of that situation. So,
You're giving him your old one and taking new shots?
yep.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of like tax, right?
Yep.
I mean,
You're doing the work.
Yeah. See? Okay, so I don't feel so bad now. Anyone else? Anyone else?
That's like buying your wife an RC that you really want for yourself, but knowing that she's not going to ever drive it.
I've never done that before.
Well, you've missed an opportunity to get something really cool.
Yeah.
Because if you're saying, I bought this for you, I had to get the best.
You know what's surprising, actually? The stock shock is actually equally as
Doesn't look as good. Excuse me,
Bless
everybody.
you. Bless you.
That was coming. At some point, my earbud is going to go. I should be charging the right one. It already died.
Uh-oh.
I can just play the swap game. I had to make me, since I blew out some other stuff, the truck that I'm running for this doesn't have any green on it, so I didn't know that he was going to send this other truck, so I had to make me new Freestyle RC plates in black and white.
Uh-huh.
So that's what I'm working on at this moment, is changing out. And he even did the front diff covers, so I could run a black and white, just kind of clean it up, and it'll go better with the truck that I'm running, which is the, what is the one I'm running? The Jester truck.
Oh, this is just slightly out of spec. I can't convince my wife to RC. She says it's stupid to work on them all the time just to have them break.
We never work on them.
So we went, this group that I'm a part of has an event called Warrior Weekend. And so what I did is I was like, we're going to go, we could camp there, but I was like, we're going to get a hotel with a pool for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to do this Warrior Weekend, which is U4 racing on Sunday, trail. They have comp, and then they have like scale trail, which is just fun trail.
Yep.
And then they have a night crawl, which is they put glow sticks on all the gates, and there's like 100 gates. It's like a mile and a half long. Dude, it's so much fun. And so Jay King RC, which isn't on YouTube at this time very often, but he was out there with us, and my daughter, I mean, the kids made friends, all that kind of stuff. So my daughter's battery died, and my wife brought it over to me because we were on a different part of the trail. And so I put a battery in it, and my wife started driving it, and she had a blast, man. She was having a lot of fun out driving the boys, doing our thing.
And that was your chance to buy her a Vanquish.
Yeah. Yeah.
They gave it to me.
I know. I've got another one of those coming shortly, I think. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Might be after Dead Man's Crawl.
Are you going to that?
No, it's in California. So cool.
Oh, okay.
All right, what do I do here? This rod end is slightly fatter.
Put it on an anvil and hammer it.
More Ooga 4.81. I mean, it's like 4.37.
The metal part of the rod end? The ball?
The whole thing, yeah.
Or the plastic is?
They're the same size,
Oh,
but it's
hammer.
4.35 to 4.8.
I've spoken my piece. Hammer.
I can't hammer it though. I can't access it
Why not?
because it's in the A-arm. There's nowhere to hammer to.
No, just hammer that piece and try and squish it.
Oh,
So I'm saying get a mallet and
yeah.
an anvil.
I think the ball comes out to the edge, so the ball's not going to go anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel like I could stick a screwdriver in there as what we in the trades call a drift. Try to spread it.
I don't know that I've ever opened this axle up. Oh, it's totally fine. That's what's so cool about these. Is it's literally just a closed dip in there from a Traxxas. So all this is a way to insert it and grab it, do whatever you need to with it, and hold the servo. It's so clever. He's just basically built a really solid square axle case.
Yeah, I like that whole setup. Like it's out of my pump house, but I really like it. Like not it's too much for me. Like I don't race, so it's muy fancy, as they say.
You there?
I'm here.
All right. Man, that went loud. I'm hoping it adjusted the volume for it for you guys. I'm pretty sure everyone that's been invited to put on the event will be prepared to do their best for such a big showcase. Hey, NorCal's in here. What's going on?
Okay, getting close. Ooh, I've got a bent pin. Got a dog leg left here.
I just got to get these covers changed out to black to match my body, and should be good to go with this truck. I gotta, when I get there, I'm gonna have to buy some cleaning supplies somewhere because I'm not fine with it because I don't want to blow up on my bag.
Yeah, like, sir, what's this tire dressing?
Yeah, right. So I'm gonna have to find. Most of it, I'll just get it like a car store or something, like an auto parts store, or Home Depot or something. Walmart would even do if I had to.
Sure, I'm sure one of those monster truck guys has like a 55-gallon drum of tire black.
Right. Yeah, that's the one thing that sucks is all the cleaning I did on that Gravedigger. I blacked all the tires with Maguire and all that, and then I did my quick little test run. But it was so dusty in my yard that I have to clean it again tonight. It was bad. How's NorCal doing? Lucas Oil might have some stuff at their booth.
Oh, there you go.
That would work.
Oh, dude, I'm so close.
You got everything ready, NorCal? It's Jeremy, right? He run the YouTube?
The YouTubes.
The NorCal YouTubes? He's fast.
Yeah. I see him with all the awards on Instagram.
Yeah.
Where did that pen go? Don't you hate that when you drop something and you're like, oh, didn't sound like it ran that far after you dropped it, and then you're like, nowhere to be found.
They're leaving tomorrow all packed up. They're missing so much chats. What are we missing?
Well, I saw KLN talking to NorCal about stuff, but I thought it was an A and B conversation.
Yeah, simple green for the win. I got some simple greens easy to pick up. Racing shows how capable and precise these RC can be. Plus race prep teaches maintenance.
Dude, I lost my pen.
Trucks are prepped, but have to be broken down to fit in the bags for the flight, so I'll have to get them all back together and ready on Thursday. I don't fly until Thursday. That's the bummer. I'm wondering if I should have left this off, though, for flying.
Are you checking it, or are you going to put it in your carry-on?
No, it's checking. I figured I would take it and, zip tie all the suspension closed, like when you get a Traxxas in the box, everything comes zip tied up to keep it nice and tight. But I don't know. It's just a thought.
I see my pen. It's about 6 feet away from me. I didn't think it went that far.
You gonna get it?
Yeah.
Going for it? Break free?
I'm taking a breather. Ooh, that's what I'm going to do. Leverage, Tony. Leverage. I was trying to figure out. I don't got any audio on you. I think something's canceling out your audio.
Yeah.
It's like you got what? Well, I guess when I talk, it gets super quiet, and then when you talk, it gets loud again.
Okay. I don't know. NorCal Monster Truck says, I'm pretty sure everyone that's been invited to put on the event will be prepped to do their best for such a big showcase. Yes. That's why I'm working to get my stuff all buttoned up here. I'm looking forward to it.
NorCal saying you got to carry on your batteries.
Oh, yeah. I'm very proficient at flying. That is one thing I've learned to do over the years.
You're like, I'm all about that Red Bull.
Huge light batteries and stuff, man. Like these barely make it in and out of France right here. If you go through Paris with these, they're 10,400 milliamp hours, but they're 150 watt hour. And 150 is like right at the maximum of watt hour capacity that a battery can have for flying. Some places don't even allow it, but where I was going through, I had to teach them the rules, their own rules.
I'll be right back. I'm going to grab that pen.
Yep. Yeah. I joke about, I really am probably middle of the pack racer, but I'm going to go and run hard for sure. I just know kind of where I'm at. I'm definitely not as skilled as some of these guys showing up. That doesn't mean that I won't have my stuff ready to do its best.
Okay, so here's the golden question. Do I try to bend this pin straight and weaken it? Or do I just try to drive it home?
That's a good question. My question is, do I zip tie this shut like I was thinking? I could go metal to metal. I go linked to these braces here, and that would hold it tight. Or do I want it open? So are they less likely to blow up, the shocks, open if they get pressure when flying or closed? These are questions that I have. So this is my throttle. I have to rebind this truck after I used that cleaner that totally destroyed my case in my last receiver. Good time.
You know, the more and more I think about it, the more and more I think I want to get a bench vise for my bench here.
Yeah. Well, keep thinking about it. Maybe you'll make a decision soon.
I mean, I have them at the shop. It's just, I feel like it'd be nice to have one here.
All right. Am I missing more of the chat? So the problem is it doesn't auto scroll. It's really annoying.
Oh, baby. We're home. Got it. Got it.
Always looking forward to finally meeting so many people in person. If I go a couple rounds, put on decent freestyles, I'll be happy. That's what I'm wanting to do. And that's my biggest worry with this. That's why I was trying to get that 4S system installed so that I could run 4S with this, because it's not a freestyle truck. Well, it's a freestyle or C truck. But the suspension is just so, it hits and sticks. And it just doesn't, it's not an LMP. LMP, I'm tempted to bring a second LMT and just switch the body out when it comes to freestyle. I don't know if there's have to run the same truck rule for freestyle or what, but I'm betting there is. I'm leaving mine unzipped and having tires around cushioning them. Yeah. Yeah, Forest is pointless if you're blowing the tires off it. This one's not geared up, though. I have it geared in a way that to stay drivable. But the blowing the tires off is a real worry because I don't really have a lot of spares. I will be taking them off of some other trucks to bring some more, which that's something I have to do tonight. Is rob more trucks.
There you go. Number 1 and number 2, Tony.
Nice.
Red, white, and blue. And just blue.
I like it.
Yeah, it feels about the same. A little tighter. Yeah, a lot tighter.
You're doing all 4 of them, though?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Kalen, and you're on a good run, Tony. Maybe this will be your year. I'm on a good run for what? I did have a good race at the No Limit World Finals, especially in the 2-2 class. I ran it up from B main pretty far. I don't remember if I podiumed or not. I know I podiumed in Pro Mod, and I podiumed in Retro. I think I had 3 podiums there. I could be wrong.
That new group that's racing out here, their jumps are a little steep, in my opinion, but I'm not experienced when it comes to actual monster truck organized racing. No. Dropped another piece.
You need a Tower C, Matt.
I've got a great mat. I'm just working off the mat back because this truck's so big. Anyways, the ramps look a little big, like hammer time big, like something's got to give.
Yeah.
But I wish they had a retro class, because I don't know if you can buy a Clodbuster anymore, but I'd buy another one.
Oh, you can buy them. They just had a sale paper come out for A-Main about them, or Tower Hobby today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're everywhere. Clodbusters are still super popular as ever.
That's cool. Yeah, I'd get another one. They just have the black one though, right?
No, they have multiple options.
They do?
I think so. I think they have the Super Clodbuster that's blue. I think they still have that.
Huh.
And then the blacked out edition. But I thought the blacked out edition was already done.
No, I have that one right now. How late is it over there, Tony? Pablo, you're not getting tired? Well, it is. It's early.
143.
Yeah, it's 10:45 for me.
I still have several hours to go. Typical for most nights for me. There's not enough time in the day. YouTube is not. I have a video I still have to post to YouTube when we're done. Of that truck I built for Ryan.
Oh yeah.
So that video's going up, like how to build it.
How to?
What's in the box? How's it going, my man?
Retro's a blast. You can build a shafty retros too. See, I don't know the difference in what the categorization, like the classes are, classification. Like what is the term? What is a shafty monster truck? Isn't that the same as like shaft driven?
Not motor on axle. Clodbusters. There's people that run those in Pro Mod that are clodbuster based versus shaft. And I tried it. It wasn't for me. I didn't. Everyone talked about how much better it was, and I get it, the way that the power is delivered, and I get why people would want that.
A shafty or the motor on axle?
The motor on axle.
Oh.
I just couldn't get used to it. My own fault, like it. Maybe I didn't give it enough of a shot. I don't know, but I just went back to the good old shafty trucks.
I did this after watching one of your videos.
Yeah, super great, aren't they?
And it fits right in my toolbox.
I have a whole SMT10 box. That's a fishing tackle box that all of that just slides into. A bunch of them. It works fantastic.
I'm cheating. I'm lazy. I'm just getting a new bushing out of the box, or not, but out of the SMT10 parts. Fits perfectly. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. Always got to find a way to get you, Tony. Always got to find a way.
I'm just excited to be running monster trucks again. I haven't had a whole lot of opportunities up here yet.
Me too.
So,
all right, I got to go surfing under the desk again. Hopefully I don't get a cramp this time.
Desk surfer.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Well, I need to find body clips. Where I have my stash of body clips. I have a bunch. Where are they? The hardest part's going to be organizing all this stuff. Oh yeah, here's a sneak peek.
So Kalen's asking how many cars are you bringing? Trucks?
I'm just bringing 2 and hoping I'm going to do okay. Or that there's a local hobby shop I can buy a LMT at if everything goes south. That's where I'm at this point. So Oh, here. Check this out, man. This is packed up, ready to go already.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's literally, he just has to drop a battery on it and a strap. I ordered a bunch of straps that I think are the right size, and it's supposed to be in before I leave.
So do you do gift cards at your website for the wives that are listening that need to buy their husband a Father's Day gift?
I haven't yet. I think they make it. I think it's possible on the site. I haven't looked into it too much. It all happened so fast. And then there was a site or a store. So it's like, whoa, okay, here we go.
Guess we're doing this.
Yep. But yeah. So I think what I'm going to do is do like a parts bag, and I'm just going to start making it now. Putting extra parts and stuff in these Ovonic bags. Screws to have.
KLN says, sounds like last minute prep. You'll do great. That was part of the conversation up there earlier, was on how last minute, when you do last minute stuff, it seems like you do better than when you do massive prep.
Yeah. So I just need to make sure I remember where I put some of this stuff, like that I've taken off of the trucks. Yeah, I'm gonna have like receivers and stuff like that that are just extra type thing.
Come on. So
my main thing is tools. Like, how much do I need to bring? I've never gone to it before, but it's going to become a very heavy and expensive bag to tote around.
Well, and let's be honest. There's going to be plenty of people there with tools.
What?
Plenty of people there with tools.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'll definitely bring like my Protec bag that has all of my wrenches and stuff. This has been the best investment I ever did for tools, was getting this Protec bag. And I keep my little Spectrum Smart programmer in here. And then all these tools are just ready to go.
Those MIPs?
MIPs, Vanquish, Protec. Yeah. Like I said, it was an expensive endeavor to get this going. But it's been very worth it in that I always know where my tools are. I don't lose them anymore because they always go back in here. So, yeah, I used to lose tools or not know what toolbox they were in.
KLN says, that sounds so good, Pablo. Are you talking about me hammering on the front of my Nomad? The tapping? Tappy, tap, tap.
And then I keep this little guy right here, and this has all of my extra like shock type, the most important tools other than those, and like the driver's ones, 1/4 inch, all that goes into here, so that I can quickly get like needle nose pliers. And I also always have this Vibratite. If you haven't used this is the best thread locker I found. The gel, and it's awesome. Lasts a long time. This little guy here, because you're not spewing it out everywhere. It's very cool.
If you're gonna spew into this.
So anyway, as I'm putting this stuff away, I'm just thinking about how helpful this has been in my organization factor, and that's what the whole reason I bought these bags too, was to be able to put all my screw pouches and stuff in the quick grab bins, so that I knew I would have
Now these are pretty much all over the place now. These were S&P 10, but anything I take off or whatever that's still good just goes in here. And then I have like this old school Traxxas one that has all different sizes.
Oh, went too far.
But that's where I'm at. Now I need to go in and pull out that reef servo. I put it in the other truck. And this runs the Spectrum S6280. But I think I'd rather have my...
Man.
Other one.
Too much power.
Well, the $200 car would be good with a $1,000 car. Where's the Mighty Handy tool in that bag? Mighty Handy tool is right here. It doesn't go in the bag. I'll carry it on. Carry it on the plane.
Jeff Brown says, do you guys sleep?
Here's my other one. So, and then these, I actually love these. These will go into the plane. These Milwaukee's for a couple reasons. One, I can use them to tighten down my tripod. And it's a pocket knife, but I can quickly use the flathead on it or screwdriver stuff. But if I'm flying and I have to go with a carry-on, I just take out the blade, throw this in my bag, and when I land, I just go somewhere and get another blade for it.
That's cool.
We're going to throw it under the plane just so it can stay together and useful. But I never go anywhere without that thing. So, yeah. So I would take this SXT scrub that worked so well because we have to be cleaning them down. And this worked awesome. This is actually Jeff Brown's product here, the SXT brand stuff. He's got like tire sauces and all that tire prep stuff, and then these cleaners, glues, all that kind of stuff. Works super great. But I don't really want to fly with that kind of stuff. That's the only problem for me right now.
It's so comedy watching me beat that truck with a hammer.
Emma.
I know.
I'm debating whether or not I put limit straps on my LMT. I have them to put on.
The thing that kills me about beating this truck into submission with the hammer is that like I'm like half a mil off of getting this pin to line up. And it is like, it's just not wanting to play ball with me.
Bearings are going in. Wires. I'm at that point where I think I'm good enough to travel. So I'm just kind of packing up. Because I got to start putting it in the bags. I definitely want this. Programmer. Even though this is a Castle system, I need to figure out, I need to plug it in because I don't think I'm running extra BEC voltage on this here.
Come on. Okay, so I don't get it. My tool will fit in as a drift. I have it aligned, but my pin will not drive in there.
Okay.
So why not?
Maybe your expectations are too high.
I just want it to go home. That's all I want.
All right. So I've already lost the receiver. Oh no, it's plugged in.
Okay. So KLN's asking what I'm doing. Bigger hammer. Jeff Brown says, I know, BFH. So I'm using, so the little pins that are the set pins for the shocks on this A-arm. And they're just not going home. I don't know why.
Maybe
And
it's
so,
not their home.
what's that?
Maybe that's not their home.
It is their home, Tony. It is their home. So it's now when I get the drill bit out and open it up a little bit by hand. Is that too?
Seems a bit excessive.
There's a saying, high speed, low drag. If I bore that hole out, we'll have low drag in there.
You know what? I think I have the Castle wireless card.
Oh, so did you see that the Castle Link app is now iOS compatible?
It always was iOS. It's Mac that it wasn't.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought it was or maybe is it Mac compatible now? I saw something about it and I was like, yes, please. Okay, go to your home. Kalen says he's never used a hammer for anything, RC. You're not doing it right.
Well, these clodbusters don't go fast enough to need to hammer anything in. I kid. So the problem with my app is that my app is up there, right there. I'll have to do that later. But have the Spectrum receiver in. I feel pretty good. I feel real good today.
Trying to find my drill bit. It's go time.
Now, I wonder if NorCal is still in here. If he weighed his luggage yet. My butt hurts from sitting on this little ProLift seat.
If I was smart, I would have bought new A-arms for this in Denver.
Yeah, I don't feel this all gonna fit in here.
I wish I had your little man-powered drill press right about now.
Little hand drill.
Yeah.
Don't you though? Tires in for protection.
KLN says you're with all the TikTok meme songs. I feel real good today.
Yeah.
That's from the Apple commercial.
The Apple commercial is fantastic. So good.
I need to revisit that talk with my wife about updating her computer.
Yeah, man. There comes a time in every man's life when you have to have that talk about the computer.
Yeah. Okay, this is it, Tony. Let's going home. This is it.
Final hurrah.
I feel good. If not, I'm just going to send it. Send it to the moon, Alice. Here it comes. NorCal says he's guessing he's around 40 pounds.
40 pounds? Did it have tools in it? Prematurely just put all this away.
I'm getting hot. I'm starting to get hot from... I'm trying to get this in.
What's the box? We have the same camel trousers. There you go. I like mine. I need to get some more 8mm wheel nuts. That would be bad news to lose one. Have a wheel go flying off and the end of the day.
Okay, so I've got full penetration here, and I can't get this pin in because I've got tools, battery charger, LMT, Warpath, 8 tires, and the bodies just weighed, and it's 41 pounds.
That's not bad at all.
You bring the hammer.
Black market's out.
All right, guys. All right, Black Market. Thank you, sir, for showing up.
Yeah,
Dude.
Are you running your cage
Ah,
around? Or do you take the cage off?
Got it.
NorCal. Are you doing cageless? I'm bringing the body post for mine.
King of the hammers. I got Sledge and Jack right here.
Nice. This doesn't look too bad. There's definitely got dust on it from my run. I mean, it was all cleaned down, and now the tires are all nasty from whatever I did. Oh, I gotta throw some of my blue paper towel in there. I'll use that for patting. These shop towels are the best.
So a year ago, I was doing my typical ordering for the shop on Amazon. I was like, man, and I thought it was just the, the supply chain issue. And I was like, man, these things are expensive today for some reason. And then they showed up, and it was like a 60 pack of those. It was like a huge box with just bricks of them in there. I was like,
awesome.
I was like, oh, okay. Well, guess I got a few. Now, if only I can set this screw in here.
I have to bring an extra toothbrush too. When we're cleaning the trucks, I don't really want to bring these ones that are all. I guess I could put them in Ziplocs. I can't believe I just spent hours cleaning this down, and it got so dirty so quick.
NorCal says he's doing both, mounting Dragon cageless on Proline mounts and then mounting the digger body on the cage that I can swap it out.
Cool. I was planning, because I have a digger body coming, is taking this one there and then just using it as a template to mount the digger body on here.
Oh yeah.
To have a custom digger body coming.
I got to work a deal with KLN. My kid, you know this, he's like all geeked out about Ryan Anderson. And KLN has a takeoff of the son of a digger body for the LMT.
Yes. I think I'm probably going to spray this down with sprinkle green again. And then hit it with the hose. Air gun.
You got to get that diamond ice stuff or whatever it's called.
The foamy stuff.
Oh, dude, that stuff's so rad.
Ugh.
I don't ever want to take these off again.
What?
These shocks.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to be very upset if I break one on the first race.
This is why I'm in the garage and not the studio, so I can go
So you
crazy.
can spritz.
We've got that like floor, I don't know, textured rubber flooring in here.
Yeah.
It's like lay down, and I just go to town on it. I don't care. Not the real floor.
You're not my dad.
Yep. That's how I treat it.
Clean it with scrub, Tony. So you won't need to bring that body for a template.
Why?
That's what NorCal says. Oh, if Bari used the LMT digger body, it already has holes.
Oh, really? They're punched all the way through? Well, I still need it for the clips, unless it comes with clips.
Dude, this looks so. This is Paris Hilton style right here. Look at that. That's hot.
Nice.
So do I jump on the back one? Do I do it?
Yep.
Yeah, you're like, do it. Do the
Do it.
rears.
It's all about your strength tonight.
I know.
RC conditioning.
I know. My arm is sore from BP today too. Got that pipe action. Kaylin goes, Paris Hilton? Laugh out loud. Yeah, I know. I'm old. She's like 50 now too. Right? How old is Paris Hilton? She's old.
That's weird to think about. She's always forever young in my mind.
Yeah, it's like Lindsay Lohan.
The news like she used to be, so that's the last remembrance that I have of. Although I did just see her about something.
Here we go with the after hours jokes. Yeah, I know. Last time we were talking about music, we were talking about all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
We
And something I did do it, and I haven't used cleaner on this one, but man, it's all etched in like. The color and all that's
bleeding off, the anodizing.
Spots.
Huh.
Yeah. These trucks have seen some abuse. This is one of my bashers, and I've been trying to clean it up for racing because it's going to be my son of a digger, or not my son of a digger. It's going to be my grave digger truck there, and really my main intention for it is to just be durable and take a beating. So I have the Vitavon axles and Vitavon lower links on here, middle links that have no rod ends on them. So I'm just hoping it'll be bulletproof. But
Where's the weak link?
Somewhere. The tops, I've broken a lot of top links, so I could still break it.
Psycho Garage says she's 41, but her parts have aged a lot. He said something else about parts, but I was like, maybe I'll leave that part out of the audio.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and read it. He's a quick one, man. I'll give him that. Yes, it's cleaned down. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be dirty the second I get out there and practice with it.
Practice?
Pretty clean down.
Practice? Come on, man.
They're letting us practice, I guess.
That was my Allen Iverson. Practice? Come on, man.
I did that the hard way. I didn't even use air. I was trying to give you guys ears a break, so I did it by hand. Hey, here's that other missing part.
He says, good to censor it, Pablo. Good to censor it.
What does he say? That's funny stuff right there. I guess I'm just going to hand scrub, I think, the tires as well.
NorCal says he used the Trial ones for the upper links, which would make it easier to change out the lower rod ends if those break.
Yeah. I thought about that, but the uppers are harder to change out. I'm bringing extras just in case I want to swap them out and do exactly what you're talking about. But the other day when I switched all the cages and fixed all the stuff I broke, that was not one of the extra things I wanted to do.
I'm not sure if I'm going to change my axles and stuff out on my LMT. I don't think I'm going to need to, unless I just keep busting axles. I mean, it depends on how my son drives it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it just transfers to rod ends, which is not bad. Rod ends and sway bars.
Yeah.
Soft sway bars tend to break. So.
I'm wondering about taking that camping with me, if I should or not, because we're going to like a sandy area.
Okay.
And I could get my big America on if I wanted to there. But I'm trying to figure out what my manifest is for what I'm bringing.
Yeah.
I know I'm bringing the Baja Ray, my Lazarus build, my son's U4, maybe my new U4 that I'm building. And if I get them done, I'm working on 2 scale reels that are Traxxas based. Did I ever show you the way that looks, the Traxxas one?
I'll
do that.
Tires good enough too, because I'm going to be practicing. I think we get to hit the track at one point. I'll wait till that night there. They're still clean, but they're a little brown. I'll wait to clean when we get there. So you got it to show?
Yeah, I mean, I just put it together real quick, but let me try to get this shock in and clear the table.
I'm trying to build up height that's taller than this cage, so when the weight comes down, it'll hopefully not put pressure on that acrylic cage. Yeah, that's a good call on that one, NorCal.
What's he saying?
So he switched out to the trios when he got the invite to the World Finals. And so I've actually got, if I had room, I was going to bring my other, my POS SUV. But I've got more of the Vidavon. So I've got complete diff For front or rear, I've got trio knuckles. Actually, another set of trio knuckles for some reason. Body posts in case they go that route. Blue ones in case they go that route with the jester. A bunch of links in here for standard, so I could just maybe direct swap them out. All those rod ends I was talking about are in here. A diff spool for the center in case for whatever reason the center diff goes. Just throw a spool in. A whole bag of shocks that are parts and whatever of shocks. And I know they're bringing some of that, so we're good. Yeah, I was hoping to bring my other LMT and I'd switch it over to these Vidavon.
Those are sweet.
Black axles. I have the silver one currently.
That's the only reason why I'm thinking would consider going with a better axle like that is just so I can make it bulletproof, so I don't have to worry about it. I really like that with some of my rigs where it's like I can just hand it to the kids and be like,
yeah,
have fun. You know what I mean? Like something will break, but the axles are the thing I look at for trying not to break stuff are things that don't take too much time to fix.
Yeah.
Right. Like the axle seems like it's probably one of the longer things to fix.
Yep.
Time wise.
Yep. Yeah, it's not bad to swap these out. And the thing I like about the Vidavon ones is one of the things that I don't like about and you just probably encountered it, the Losi design is you don't see your gear mesh ever, until you close it up, right?
Right.
So you actually never see the gear mesh between the ring and pinion in the axle. I prefer the SMT 10 version or whatever, where you can actually see in there still what's going on.
Right. With a cap on it.
Yep. So what these do is they do that on the inside. So that front plate that comes off, your diff attaches to that, and they run those braces over the diff like on the old SMT 10, and that locks it to the front part, and that all, once it's made, your pin and the diff, they're married to that front section of the axle, and it just bolts on to the main part. And I love that. And that's why I did the Vidavon ones. Because when I did the Trio ones, I had so many hiccups with it, being just super tight and loud. And I couldn't find what was going on with the mesh. You can't see to know. So I ended up just loosening the screws that bolted together. It was basically just over-tightening the two together. And so I just slid thread locker and didn't tighten down hard, but you're just basically guessing on the mesh.
Right.
So I did not shoe glue the rings yet, Dirk. I have that as a note on my phone to do. So they're just set in the bag right now. Nothing's in there permanent because I still have so you can have acrylic going. Look at that, how shattered that is after I got hit with that electronics cleaner. It's so brittle. Just spidered everywhere. Yeah.
You see what Kaylin said?
What can anybody's monthly secret budget pay for, like another mortgage or a supercar? Just wondering. A boat. A boat. Yeah, my spending is way down.
Dime piece.
Because of the boat. Yeah. So I've had to change habits a little bit, make it more family oriented and less me oriented. But it's good. I'm glad that I'm doing it. So, but yeah, so this is just a little parts box of stuff. I got a couple extra spare axle housings and stuff for my freestyle RC. I mean, honestly, I would probably, for an event like this, I would probably just show up with LMTs because of what it is. But, Josh has been so good to me and that is what I race when I race them. And I drive them the best, you know, in that kind of a scenario.
Well, you want to run what you're used to running too. You know, you don't want to change your program.
Yep. So we're doing that. I'm used to running the LMT. I mean, I run it all the time. Maybe it's the LMT class that I podiumed in. I think that's what the other one was. It wasn't the 2-2. Anyway, yeah, I think I podiumed in. I might have taken second in LMT class at the World Finals. So I can handle it pretty good. I drive it a lot, but yeah. They're such good trucks, and I part of it is for people to see them and what they are. That it's just such a cool design that he's come up with.
NorCal says his budget would pay for a tank of gas.
His monthly budget, yeah. Yeah, I mean it's a problem.
I go in spurts. Like, it depends if I'm building. Like over the summer, it's not too bad. But what I should do is I should stockpile over the summer. That way it's not so heavy in the wintertime.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like in the winter times when I do all my building.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
Just say I've got 6 Freestyle RC trucks. The Raminator, the Bari build. There's some big ones, the 5T. It all adds up. USA 1. Creighton was just in here. Axial Rift. Got 4 LMTs. So yeah, the budget, but again, it's different. The YouTube has really changed a lot of the way I thought about it. So.
Oh, I just got an A-main
affiliate.
Yeah, I haven't set it up yet, but I got approved for it. All right, I've been waiting for this all night. Stop. Hammer time.
Yeah.
Or should I say this? Please, hammer, don't hurt him.
Yeah. What's in the box? The Bari build would be nuts. Bari said to bring it, so it's coming down. I have my Metal Militia truck coming, which I don't know how that's over there, because I think it has guns on it. But we'll see. I'm excited to see that new Primal. They're going to have it there, so that's going to be nuts.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that too. I was so close. I lost it.
Close doesn't count. So I'm going to need these wheel nuts. Holy cow. Have a little bag of stuff going in here for the trucks to rebuild them when I get there.
More cowbell.
Jeff Brown, yeah, they're going to have the new Gravedigger 5th scale gas Primal monster truck there, Primal RC. It is like that big guy, but it's a Gravedigger. Blows my mind. So glad they were able to get that licensing.
Yeah, that's pretty rad. Like, not to like fanboy on it too much, but that would be, if I was in the market for that, that would be the reason that I would buy one.
Yep.
Do you remember? And I'm sure
my first RC.
Do you remember? I don't know if you've seen it or not. I'm sure you have. There was a guy on years ago on YouTube that was making like a quarter scale gravedigger. Had a real he had one of those.
Body for it.
What's that?
He had to make his own body for it back then.
He made his own, or he machined a bunch of his transmission for it. He machined. What else did he do? He had one of those. What are they called? Was it Crosworth? Connolly. I think he put a Connolly V8 in it, the little gas-powered ones. Man.
Why does Pablo look like Skywalker trying? You don't even get this one. That's the best.
Nope.
Get play the message when he's beating him on the head.
Nope. Don't know what you're talking about. Never heard of her.
Psycho Garage, Psycho 13 Garage says, by the way, the motor is still running strong and cool after 5 batteries run through it. That's awesome. Yeah, it had a V8 in it.
Yeah.
Yep. That thing was wicked.
It was cool. It didn't I mean it was one of those that looked like it was more of a model than a go kind of thing, but I mean big props to him for doing it.
How much time that he had into it, and there's just not like part support for it if you break it.
Right.
You know, I would go easy, I think, on it myself.
Right.
Just to be safe.
Oh, come on.
Man, I just found a piece I've been looking for. That's the problem with putting things away too early. Luckily, it's an easy one. You know what's going to happen is that I'm going to forget my remote. I'm going to do all this work. I'm not going to.
So I sold my transmitter and my receiver out of the Baja Ray.
Yeah.
Let it go for a steal. Because it's one of those out of the Baja Ray. I think it was like a 5 or 6 channel receiver, the Spectrum.
Oh, yeah. ABC and all that.
Yeah. So it was that and
EX3.
and I sold it for $60.
Shoot, just that receiver is that much.
That's what I told the guy. He had no idea, and I'm like, all right, well, just so you know.
Yeah, he had no idea my butt.
No, he didn't. Like I could see it. I could read it a mile away. He's like, I'm only going to use 2 channels. I'm like, thanks.
Well, then go get something cheaper.
I know.
Why are you buying this?
I know, right? Ruining my life.
There we go.
Okay, so all this is lined up. Why is this not going home again? More hammer, more cowbell.
You're my only hope.
What?
We're on the right one. That's what the message was. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. So cheesy. The worst part is, like, we would want to tell you how good it is as Star Wars fans. But if you didn't watch it when you were younger, to go back and watch it now, you'd be like, these people are crazy. I can't believe they're allowed to vote. Like, they think this is a good movie. They have something terribly wrong with their brains. The acting is terrible. They're just cult classics, you know, like Flying Cars.
Flying Cars. I wish we could do a live screening of that.
Yeah, well, they had live permission to do a live screening of the trailer for it, and then they got hit for copyright infringement.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, man.
After they were negative about it and kind of laughed at it. Although they keep bringing it up, man. It's like rad, though. Like, I actually liked it. And so I caught a little bit of like, you liked that?
No, I thought it was cool.
It's not Avengers or it's not anything like.
Oh, no.
I thought it was funny. I thought like it hit home a little bit too much.
100%. Yeah.
And but I was like, there's some weird things that happen. Like you're like, what in the world is up with these two?
Yeah.
Like, you know, how old is she? And
Yeah.
yeah, there's some question marks about details.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I didn't thoroughly hate it. I enjoyed myself watching it.
Whoa.
And second time I watched it.
Whoa. Take it easy, Tony.
I know. Stuff that could get me shadow banned.
I'm doing the lean back trying to get the screw in. The Fat Joe.
I gotta try this receiver. This is the one with the whole casing and that cranked around it from that electronic spray. It's not coated. I could conformal coat it, or I could shrink wrap it, and then double side tape it to one of my chassis and run it.
Okay. This is baffling me. I can run a 3mm screw through the ball joint to the other side, but I can't get that pin in. What's the matter with that?
It's a good question. So the problem is I just put my JB Scale Graphics stickers on that other truck. Whoops. Yeah. Find some on the other one. Man, I have so many people asking me about the Acuratech trucks.
The monster trucks?
Yeah. They haven't listed them yet. Everybody wants to know when I'm going to list them. And the problem is, I don't have them done yet. I don't have parts for all of them yet.
Uh-oh.
So I just got all the wheels and tires, so I should be at the point where I can make them now. So I have the ESCs and servos, so. But I don't know with the next ones that I'm going to build them out all the way for people.
Yeah, that's a lot of work, man.
Yeah. I'm not charging. I'm charging less than it would cost to buy all the parts. So. And people are going to bellyache still about the price. All right. See ya. See you, Jeremy.
Take it easy.
Do you guys know where you're staying? Have you all talked? I'm staying where Rick's open and I think Freestyle RC as well.
Yahtzee.
Anyway, safe travels, man.
Yahtzee. Got him.
There we go. I'm taking mine because I want to race with them. Ryan Anderson keeps sending me pictures of him and Teeny Man Weston running their micros.
Yeah.
And they're at their hotel running them.
Pablo's on aggressive Girl Scout cookie sales. Heck yeah. Nowadays, a hammer is all you need to wrench on RCs. You missed it earlier. What's in the box?
Under RC, he was using like deck screws on his RCs.
That's awesome.
To get it back together as an X Max, and he was just like full on deck screw, just going for it. I'm like, all right, I see where you're at. I like it.
Got to get all that grip you can, man.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, he sends it a mile high.
Yeah.
He sends it bigger than anybody. Seems like these days. And he just always sends it that high, like crazy.
Says, you can trust me, Tony. I won't belly ache. Laugh out loud. Owen Rogers.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's slated for one. He's been one of the biggest supporters through my website and all that. So he's got one with his name on it. His is the second one I'm making.
I got some of your long barrels coming.
I saw that. I didn't get them. Oh, yeah, I did get them in the mail. The ones that came in today, I didn't get in the mail today. They're going out first thing tomorrow. Just ran out of time.
There we go. Okay, I got to go get the body to see what it looks like with the body on. I can reach it from here, but I got to take off my ears. So I don't know if you can see in there. Yeah, see my little sponsor plate?
Sponsor plate. That's cool.
So the GoPro catches all those names as ooh. Yeah. I should have cleaned it. Look at this. You might want to go in all its glory for this one. Look at those shocks.
Oh, you can do that. Oh, they look good with that. The USA truck theme.
Yeah. Yep.
Looks a little dirty. You should use some simple green, some electromotive on that body, especially. I hear that it works really good.
Yeah. I've got some Cow RC action right here.
Yeah.
I'll try some of that. Give it a little bath. Well, I'm not going to complain, Tony. I got a lot done today.
I got this ready to go too.
Where are my shop towels? Mom, where's my muscle milk? Ooh, look at that. You had overdrives in the shop? Psycho Garage said he just ordered a screw kit, overdrive gears, and servo mount.
Yeah, I just got like several hundred of the overdrive gears I had to order.
I wish I didn't. Those I don't think those were in when I ordered. I would have ordered those in a heartbeat.
They just came in yesterday.
Next time.
I'm waiting on a bunch of stuff, man. I have several things that I've had on order for a while. We have custom made. Like servo horn that I had to draw up. We talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, I've got stuff that's coming. Some cool stuff that I'm having to wait for. I'm going to try this on Prius on the ground. Haven't done it yet.
I want to see some long wheel stands.
Actually, I'm not going to do it. If I blow it up before I get down there.
Come on.
Terrible.
Tony. You got a shelf of parts.
I don't have time to fix it, though.
You could do it. You could be that guy on the plane on your tray. Just put the tray down and start wrenching.
Nothing would be dweebed out like that. He's like, can I trade seats?
Be like, hey guys, I'm going to a RC truck convention.
You guys ever heard of remote control cars?
Is this 3S?
Yeah. Whoa! This is full 2S. That other one was not.
That's pretty fast.
Wicked! Oh no, that sounds like screws falling. Wicked.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
So when are you leaving? Thursday?
Yeah. I think I just snapped the dog bone on it.
Oh no.
No, it's there.
You spin out the hex?
No. I pulled the end off. They actually on their multiple piece.
Oh yeah, the cap.
The cap came loose. I was like, where's that tire? I glued one side, I didn't glue both. I basically made a solid axle.
So the right one is asking if any of us has used the Nex LCG SEX24 chassis. I haven't heard of that one yet.
Next,
Yeah.
NEXX.
Yes.
I know who they are. Make good stuff. I haven't seen their low LCG chassis though. I'll have to look it up. I'd be interested. All right.
Man,
I want to get ready for bed here, I think. It is almost 3 o'clock here.
wow.
I still have to pull my tractor back in. That'll be fun. I'll get in trouble for that.
That's like me leaving in the morning for if I don't take the kids and I have the shop truck here. It's like, good morning, neighbors. I'd like to announce that I'm going to work now.
Yeah.
What's
my tractor out basically and hope it doesn't get stolen.
What's worse is when so I have cutouts in my exhaust for the shop truck, and every now and then I feel a little surly, so I'll open up the cutouts and drive home, and then I forget about it, and I go to turn it over in the morning. Oh man, it's like a straight up NASCAR. And it's funny because I try to it takes it's got a huge cam in it, so it takes a couple of minutes for it to like warm up so I can not feather the gas all the time. So literally I like bump start it, throw it into neutral, like roll out of the garage and then slam it into drive and like just give it a little gas. So it's just like blah, 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 getting out of the little street we have there. Ugh.
Funny.
I feel so bad.
Picked these up on Amazon. I just needed a quick tote bag for a bunch of stuff.
How much were they on Amazon? On the website, they're like $16.99, I think, for
They're $bucks each. They weren't cheap.
How much were they?
15.
Okay.
99 or something. But I figured I'll use them for lipos. I'll carry my chargers and cables in it.
Yeah.
In one of them, the other one will have tools, whatnot. But they serve multiple purposes. I'll throw one of these magnet bags down in one little magnet tray.
Yeah.
I'm not going to take my whole mat, but I'll take a little something to throw parts on.
You got to get one of these RC work mats, man. They're legit. I really like. They're not magnetized, but they have a lot of pockets to put the little mag mats in.
Yeah.
And I really like mine. Like
it's rubberized.
Yeah. I mean, that's like the other ones that are out there, but this one, I don't know why I really like it. It's soft. It's easy to clean. I like its musk. It's good.
These are also something else I think everybody should have in big supply of. These little cable ties you can use to whatever cables you've used.
Yes.
Got the little elastic pull.
You're funny, man. I have those everywhere. A kid that I had intern at our shop, his dad sold them. He called them abadabs, and he'd go to like every farmer's market and sell them. And they're super rad. And I use
extension cords, whatever. And then when you pull it down to tighten it, there's an opening at the top here. You can use to hang on stuff and hang on the hook. I use it for everything.
Yep. I have sets of them that are like the big quarter inch cable.
Yeah.
And then with a 200-pound clip on it. And like I just cinch it down. It's awesome.
I wear them a lot as bracelets, so I just have them to grab and put on stuff.
Yeah. You're like, hey, Tom Cruise.
I already have one of them on. I just found this other one. But so I used to get them. Think Tank Photo was the first place I'd ever seen was for photography gear.
Uh-huh.
And then now everybody's got like everybody on Amazon has them super cheap. They're thinner quality, but they're more than enough.
Speaking of that kind of a thing, I looked on Amazon and put it in my cart. My dog got too fat, so she's filling out, and so we got her one of those like backpack things for when I go hiking, and it just is like like trying to get underneath her. She's like fat man in a little coat kind of a thing. so I got some extensions, and I hope they're the right size, so I can just click it in on either side and be like, there you go.
Nice.
But she's awesome. She carries all my lipos.
Perfect.
Yes.
Walking
Yep.
the trail. There you go.
Yep.
How
Put a bottle of water in one and lipos in the other.
Not very fast. Yeah, it's my sexy tractor Dirk. So I'm gonna wrap up, man. Thanks as always.
Yeah, it was fun.
Hanging out. Thank you
Good
guys for hanging out with us. You got more done than I did, but I feel good about where I'm at to finish tomorrow. I think that Black Market had a good idea to just swap. I mean, I'd mentioned it, but
Yeah.
just go for it. It's better off because I know how it handles. So
Hang on 1 second. Let me show you that thing real quick before we forget. If I can reach it. Hang on a second.
got to grab one more set of Proline wheels and tires.
Ooh, too heavy. So this is the base plate to the Traxxas scale rail kit. And so what it does is you get this plate from Scale Metal Supply, and he gives you all the brackets to weld the cage to.
Yep.
So you basically take a rustler or a slash and bolt the bulkheads, and they mount right to this. And then you build up your sand rail off of this. 2-wheel drive. So I'm going to try to get 2 of these done prior to my camping trip. And I bought 2, I know, and my Baja Ray and my 1.9 crawler.
Dang.
Yeah. So
Are they going to be slash based, the ones you build?
yeah, these ones are slash based. So the DR10 is the one that we'll do together.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just going to slam one out for this. And then that way me and the kid I bought 2 sets of paddles, and we can drag race on the beach.
Dang, that's going to be fun. Wheels up.
Wheels up.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Have
All
a
right, brother.
good night.
You too. Rest up. Don't sweat it.
Keep in touch. I'll be texting you.
I'll be around.
All right.
All right. Take it easy, guys.
See ya.
Stay classy.
You beat me. Not
You
you.
talk.